Hello, can anyone hear me? Am I being seen or heard? Hi, I'm not sure who is on and who is not. Honestly, I don't know. If you can hear me or see me, can you say hi? Okay. I'm not understanding StreamYard. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone see me? Because I'm not understanding what's going on. You, what's going on? How? I don't know. If you can hear me or see me, say hello. Hi. Hi Tola, Lucy, how are you? Good evening. I was wondering what's going on here. I'm just trying to Lis Liso L. Hi, how are you? I was wondering what's going on with this StreamYard. I'm trying to use it. I've used it before, but this is actually my first time of using it again after a very long while. Loud and clear. Oh, that's good. Wow. I was trying to figure it out since like 30 minutes ago. I said, let me hop in here and say hello to everyone. How are you? How is everyone doing? Hope you all are fine. Yes. How is the holidays and the weekend at your side? I don't know. Now this live thing, it feels very weird to me. I used to do live before, but after a long time. Hi, cooking with Vandile. How are you, sis? Good afternoon. Okay, good evening here. Of course, good evening. It's already past 6. How is everyone doing? How are you doing? I just said let me I did not I'm not going to be posting any video this weekend because I didn't feel well throughout the week. So I said let me just come and say hello, say something and quickly, you know, how is everyone doing? People in South Africa, hope you guys are preparing for the election. We are well, thanks, and hope you're well too. Yes, I'm very well. I wasn't too well during the week, but I feel better now. Hence, I didn't record any video. How are you guys preparing for the election? How is it coming up? Hope everything is fine. It feels weird again to be on a live section like this. I don't know what to say even. I didn't prepare. Like it was just a spontaneous thing. Glad you're well. Yes, I'm well now. Hey, nah. Sometimes I was having this very, very serious headache all week. Like the headache was so much, I couldn't even achieve much this week all around. So, well, this is what it is. Hi, Patience Zungu. How are you? Sorry, I didn't see you. Oh. Hi, Zinzi. How are you? I won't be voting this year. Why? Why are you not voting? Why are you not going to be voting? I'm back home in Nigeria. I don't know. How do you guys do voting? Thanks, sis. Thanks, Tola. How do you guys vote here in Nigeria? Like, if it's an election weekend, by this time everywhere will be like shaking. Jik, jik, jik. It's usually hot. Yeah, so go and vote. Oh. It's usually like I don't know, but I guess here in South Africa it's usually peaceful, right? Elections in Nigeria are not usually that peaceful. You see people rigging the election, carrying voters, what is it called? And there are a lot of stories. So if it's hi Rachel, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for joining the live. I don't know what to say. If anybody has anything or any question or anything, even if you want to come up, audio, video, I think StreamYard allows it, then I will just share the link. think I should just share. Should I just, I don't know if how it works. Maybe I should share the link, then screen share. This technology thing, eh? How do I even share the link? Invite. Okay, share the link, the clip, copy the clip, okay. Copy clip, and copied. Then I'll paste it here, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, that's the link to the StreamYard. If anybody has anything to say, do you believe gossip or gist? Do you believe gossip or gist? What of those who come to tell you gist they heard about you? It depends. I don't know. Do people that come to tell you, maybe say I heard something about you and I come to tell you, do you think the person is actually did not share, like did not partake in the gossip? Because if you're somewhere and somebody's saying something about me, I'm sure you must have said something, right? So if you come to tell me what somebody told you about me, you should also tell me, okay, when this person was saying this thing, this is what I said also. But if you're telling me only the parts that the person said and you didn't tell me your own, it sounds fishy and it's weird. But yeah, in some cases though, it depends on, I miss your live videos. Oh, yeah, I used to do live then, but I never get to see you on my videos anyway. You only come live when I'm live, and these days being live is not easy. It's tasking, but yeah. So guys, in South Africa, how does the election work? Can somebody please tell me how it works? Tolu, you know how it works in Nigeria, the election week. Sometimes it can be peaceful, sometimes it's not too peaceful. So how does it work here in South Africa? Is it also like are people always at the edge like we used to be during election days in Nigeria, or is it different? I don't know. I've not witnessed it before. I know I can't vote obviously because I'm not a citizen. It's very hot here today. It's very hot and I'm sweating, and I don't want to turn on the fan because of the noise. So is it usually as this thing? I don't know. I don't know what to say. But you understand what I'm trying to say. If you're South African, tell me how the election usually is. If you voted, is it usually peaceful? Is it just you come and vote and go, or what? Uh, Tola Lucy said, yeah, so and when it comes to what somebody says about you, right? That's what I'm saying. Has not been rough. I hardly noticed the fact. Oh, really? I've not, of course, I've never had the opportunity to even go to anywhere that they vote, but I'm not sure if it's different. Hi, Miss Nditanda. I'm going to get the name right. Nditanda. How are you? She said, hi, Olivia Lover. I have school work to do. So see you later. Oh, see you. Thank you so much. See you. Try your schoolwork is very important. I know how schoolwork is here. Weekends. And if you're a student, I'm sure that's when you need to like do all the catching up with schoolwork and assignments in South Africa can be crazy. Hmm. I don't even look forward. Do I look forward to studying here again? I doubt. Their system of education here is something else. So see you. Study well, oh, do your assignments and your presentations. They are very, very important. So are you guys hearing me clearly? This StreamYard, I see myself like here, and where else. I don't even know how it works. Okay. Are you guys hearing me clearly? Hmm. Lucy says, how do I deal with hate comments? For me, I mean, I want to see past the hate comments, and obviously, when you're on social media, even when you post anything, Facebook, Instagram, and everything, just go to one of those popular vloggers now, or bloggers now, whatever they are called, and say something. You see, people will come at you. Okay, so that's social media. Obviously, when you're here on social media, you give people the, will I say, the leverage, right, or the right to say whatever they want. Because isn't it, you say, put your comments down below, tell me what you think. So some people can just come with you, like come with hate comments and all that. You're like, okay, if you're in the mood to like maybe set the person straight, if somebody is saying something you think you need to address, you can just address it. That's what I say myself. But I don't, I don't come at you back, insulting or bantering words with you, because I know you're just behind your phone typing or saying something that you feel you want to say, right? I'll also be behind my phone and respond to you, or choose not to respond to you. Or if the comments, and another thing I did also is, there are some very strong languages that I went to my YouTube studio and I blocked it. So those strong languages, obviously those comments, I won't even see it at all. When I can only see it when I go to, you know it now, Tola Lucy. I can only see it when I go to withheld comments, and I hardly go there. What am I going there for? Those are mostly inappropriate comments. So, but I don't see it as a big deal. I've never witnessed any conflict in SA, but you never know anything. Anything can happen these days. Oh, okay. In Nigeria, is the opposite is the case. Like, I don't know, not really so much violence, but you see people, of course, trying to outsmart the balloting system. Some people will come and carry the ballot, and there's a lot of uproar during the election time. At least the ones I can remember. There are a couple of peaceful elections that I also witnessed, but most of them, people are always at the edge and scared. Zinzi said, election in South Africa are peaceful, I guess, because the results are handled by IC independent organization. Yeah, yeah. We also have what we call it in Nigeria is INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission. Yeah, INEC also handles it, but our own story now. Our own story is usually different from others. So yeah, the INEC people will also handle the everything that has to do with elections and voting, bringing out the ballots, taking the ballots, reading the results and everything. But trust my dear country, we will also have some corrupt people. Some corrupt politicians can even buy up the people there, and sometimes it happens like that. So yeah. Hello, Lady Ritalia, UKTV. How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, what's the most challenging part of YouTube for you? Mine is editing. Honestly, editing is also challenging, but mine is like thinking out the content to bring out. Hi, Uche and Dim. How are you, sis? Shay. Yeah, good to be here. It's been a long time. Like, it's been ages I've not done life. This life, and sometimes you need to be in the mood to be here. So, for me, the most challenging part of YouTubing is, bringing out that content, like thinking out the right content. And sometimes you might have a content that you feel like, I like this content, I think I like the idea of bringing it out, but you don't know, you're unsure of, will people like this content and all that. Hi, Martina Ife. Wow. Martina, how are you? It's been ages, 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 ages. How are you doing? How is everyone? I'm fine. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. You broke the yoke. Yes, so I broke the yoke. I wasn't feeling well during the week, so I decided to. I didn't make any video. I didn't even my head was just not in the space to make any video. So I don't have any video to put out this weekend. I said, let me just come out and chat with everyone, and have anybody ask me any question, say something, just anything you want to say to me, just say it. I hope my recap is not showing. Mhm. So just say whatever you want to say, ask any question, and yeah, and share with me your thoughts. So if you're a YouTuber here, what is actually for you, Tolulu? Okay, you say is the editing part. I think I've overcome that editing, that's editing difficulty, because I got StreamYard. Is this StreamYard? What's it again? what's that editing app again that I use. So I got it, and I think editing is now a bit fun for me, though some videos might take like between 3 to 4 hours to finish editing. Hi, Mapule, how are you? Thank you for being here. At the moment like that. Okay, thanks, Nne. Thank you so much. How is everyone doing? So for me, Uche, what is the most challenging part of YouTubing for you? Um, I guess different people have different challenges. For me, is that like the content, and sometimes you deal with confusion in your, in your YouTube journey. You don't even know where you're going to. I think another, the one that contributes to that one is what people say in their comment section. Like, people can come and say, you say you talk too much about South Africa, you talk too much about you're vlogging too much, you're doing this one. So it just boils down to when you feel you're down, just take a break. Like this week that I wasn't feeling well, I just decided to feel well, feel better, and not think about anything YouTube or anything else. Thank you so much, Martina. I got it from Chantel Anyanwu, her new hairline that she just started. Is it called N.D.W hair Niger or something like that? Yeah. But I got it from her. So if you send her a DM on her, like her normal IG, I'm sure she will give you she will sell to you. Or, yeah. So other than that, in YouTube there's a lot of difficulties. Honestly, this YouTube journey is difficult, but what can you do? There's nothing in life that is not difficult. Though. Studying is difficult. Doing an office job is difficult. Being a mom is difficult. Being a wife, difficult. What is not difficult again? In fact, being a friend self, somebody, yeah. Sometimes your friends stress you. So everything is difficult. Excuse me. So we just have to look for a way to navigate everything. Look for a way to navigate everything and move on. Yeah. Maybe I should just pull out one topic from my YouTube book and talk about it. What do you guys think? Or do you guys have anything you want us to discuss? Just give us ideas. Let's not make this life boring. Anything you want to discuss, anything that's been bothering you. Martina, how is your studies going? How is school? I don't even want to hear school with my ear because school stresses me a lot. Anything school, you people should be doing and leave me out of it for now because I just need money. What I need now is a job. A job, and yeah, that's what I need. Anything school, people should not call me. I'm not part of it for now. So, okay, let me just talk about something people always ask me on YouTube, like especially how do we hammer on YouTube? Because how do we hammer? Okay, in case you don't understand the slangs, this is the Nigerian slangs. How do we make money on YouTube? Making money on YouTube is there are two different ways you can make money, or let me just say two, by the AdSense. And if before you make money from the AdSense, you should be getting a lot of views, like thousands of views, a lot of views, and we are not anywhere near that one. Or brand deals, a brand can come and say, okay, sponsor me, let me sponsor you, talk about this t-shirt for me, or talk about this hair for me. Yeah, so that is it. So what do you guys think about, if you're in a certain country, talking about that country? Like now that I live in South Africa, i I picked interest and I started talking about South Africa. Reasons being that I found myself here before a lot of us now that are Nigerians started talking about South Africa. I was looking for content that had to do with South Africa, and especially in my early days I didn't find any. And then I'll come to that. I'll come to that. Let me just round up. So, I'll come to that one. So I began to talk about South Africa, trying to allow people, because a lot of people will ask me, how is the job market in South Africa? If I want to do business in South Africa, can I do? If I want to do this one in South Africa, can I do? How about this? How about that? I decided to, like, say, okay, let me begin to talk about South Africa. Hey, Chitu, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. So I began to, kind of, is it called the gap in knowledge, right? And according to research, as they would say, fill that gap in knowledge. I said, let me just bring some talks that has to do with Nigeria and South Africa and, all those kind of things. So I don't see people always say, why do we talk about South Africa? See, if you find yourself in a certain place, I think that's where you are. You have every information. Like anybody that asks me about South Africa now, obviously, you asking me about South Africa and someone else in UK, obviously that person in UK doesn't have that same knowledge that I have about South Africa. Just like Martina that is in Spain, is it Spain or Uche that is in Spain? Martina, I think you're in Italy, yeah. It's that's what it is. So a lot of people say, why do you talk about South Africa? Why can't people talk about other countries? How can I be talking about Spain or Italy when I've not been to Spain? I don't live in Spain. I don't even know. I've never been to Spain. So so that's, let me just bring that one aside. Take that one aside. Okay, let me talk about the job. Employment seems so far-fetched in this country. Yeah, Tola Lucy, my sister, you know how it is. I think a lot of people are still misunderstand the system of South Africa. Like a lot of people, it's just the last video I made, and I said something about, now I know that South Africa is not Europe, because when you're not in South Africa, you'll be thinking, oh my God, South Africa is Europe. If you go there, you have everything. My dear, every country has their own challenges, and I know that South Africa is still battling with unemployment. That's the truth. Oma, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. Am I a South African? I will even say my kids are more South Africans than me, because that's where their life began, and all their life that's what they know, even their accent. So I'm not necessarily South Africa that way, oh. But yeah, I've blended in very well. I've adjusted very well. 10 years is no joke in a country, and in the space of that 10 years, I've only been to Nigeria once. Imagine, I've only been to Nigeria once, and in that means the better part of my adult life I've lived here, right? So yeah, home is where you are, but people misunderstand it too. So there are a lot of I like the fact that a lot of Nigerians in South Africa are doing videos about South Africa, so that because people didn't know a lot of things, just like South Africans didn't know a lot of things about Nigeria as well. And bringing that knowledge, that gap in knowledge, there's no longer a gap that much. You see that Chitu and Tolu, if you're still on the chat, you remember that by the time we started making these videos, there was a lot of resistance, a lot of attack. There was more attack on the part of Africans, because they really didn't understand foreigners that much, and especially Nigerians. But with our videos and content, people are beginning to, okay, is this how these people are? Is this how they think? Okay, there's kind of that gap. Hi, Maburani, how are you? Mabuani, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so Uche say you need to talk about the country you live, your experience creating awareness to people. Exactly, because if somebody wants to say, okay, let me just visit, let's just keep it as visiting. Even if you're not migrating to a country, I'm sure you have the right, or people have the funds to visit different countries. They want to go and know something about that country, and yeah, those are the reasons why we make those videos. So when you come and say, why are you making videos about South Africa? I'm like, okay, I make videos about my lifestyle, South Africa, Nigeria, and anything I think about, like anything I think I can bring to the table. But I have experience, and I need to allow people understand South Africa from a foreigner's point of view, from from a Nigerian migrant's point of view, right? So the point of view that I will see South Africa and talk about South Africa is different from how a South African will talk, because their experience as South Africans living in South Africa is different from mine. I have different experiences. I have immigration experiences and challenges. I have culture experiences, culture shocks, and a lot of, so their experience is different from a foreigner's experience. That's the truth. Um The one that pained me in your last video is the birth certificate that is in a in the no. You know, when I gave birth to my daughter, 20 was it 2012? 2012, 2013, not 2012. I wasn't expecting it. Then we went to Home Affairs, me and my husband. They said, okay, non-citizen, this side, citizens, citizens have ID number and everything. So they already generated it immediately you are born. Good. So they said, okay, you should come this side. We went and stood, and it was only us. So that was in PE, in Port Elizabeth then. We stood. They gave us the form to fill something by the side. We filled it. The woman was now writing the thing, and she wrote it. Oh my God! I said, "Is this the receipt that we used to get the birth certificate?" She said, "No, this is the birth certificate." I'm like, culture shock. So anyway, so we had to go and laminate it for my daughter. If you see, I think even before I laminated it, that thing tore one side. I said, no, this girls. So a lot of South Africans said, no, 16 years, you will have IDs. That's for a citizen. So you see, the experience of a citizen is different from experience of a migrant, because it's very, very different. If you're a citizen, you already have, and the one for citizens is different. It's printed, like it's generated from the system. I know it. The ones for foreign national kids, it's handwritten paper, AA paper, like you said. So personally, that video we make, okay, personally, these videos we make has really created awareness to both countries. There's no two ways about it. Of course, I know a lot of South Africans appreciate it, and I appreciate those that appreciate it. But a lot still find it like, why are you dragging our country? You're talking too much about our country. Like, is that all you have to talk about? Can't you talk about other countries? But if you look at it very well, you can't be talking about countries that you don't have any experience with. Like, I can't talk about the UK now. I don't know how things work there. I can't. Am I stupid to be talking about? Yeah, you can. If I visit, I can say, okay, this is my experience when I visited. But I can't just be talking about their systems and their cultures and their ways of life, and getting a permit. Or I mean, that would be absurd, right? Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I wanted to know have you stayed in other countries besides South Africa? So I so wanna travel and work in many countries in Africa. Actually, in all honesty, I've not traveled apart from Benin Republic. All of us in Nigeria, I know we all went to Benin Republic, maybe it's for one thing or the other. I've not been to Ghana actually. I wanted to go to Ghana before. This thing called marriage, it can humble you, or it can take you to where you didn't, plan to go. So I wanted to go to Ghana once upon a time with my sister, but I didn't make it again. Then I graduated. Guys, like I graduated, immediately I graduated, I was even talking with my husband. If you watch how I met my husband video and all that, I was talking with him from second year. We met and we talked very well. We are talking about marriage. Immediately I graduated, bam, my NYS, what we call NYS, I even did it absentee. So I've not had the opportunity to visit like other African countries, which I will, God willing, by God's grace. And yes, traveling is very, very enlightening. Honestly, you wouldn't know how much you don't know till you go to another people's culture and you visit you visit another country and see the way they behave, and you're like, oh wow. When I came to South Africa, it was very shocking to me. Everything was different. So if you go to another country, you still feel so like it's so awkward. You'll be like, why are these people behaving like this or something? Or why is their food like there will be a lot of things that will be like a shock to you. Then you start adjusting with time. The next Omar says, I know lots of Nigerians are keeping in touch with what is happening back home for the first year of migration, reading Nigerian newspaper and watching Nigerian news and following politics. Honestly, I don't follow politics, so except the gossip parts, because if you follow Nigerian politics, you just be mad. Like every minute, you just be angry and angry at yourself, angry at Nigeria, angry at things you can't help, right? My nose ring is falling off, guys. This is fake. It's fake nose ring. Let's see. So I watch Nigerian movies. I watch Nigerian movies, keep in touch with people home and all that. Ezigbo culture shock, oh my sister, real culture shock. Cherish, over here they give citizens there's in the hospital. Okay, foreigners have to go to, yes, their own citizen, like citizens. If you give birth, I think is in the hospital. Then you go to home affairs and formalize it or something like that. But foreigners on a bridge, is it on a bridge, right? On a bridge birth certificate. Hi, Lobby Saji. Thank you for joining us. Yes, that's how it works here. True. My first time seeing plantain in London, I was shocked. Yes, but you guys don't have plantain here now, Miss Pandile, right? You don't have plantain in South Africa. You don't have plantain in South Africa. Do you eat plantain now? Do you enjoy it? I know a lot of foreigners enjoy plantain because it's sweet. Who doesn't like sweet things? Who doesn't like sweet things? Before, when I came to South Africa newly, we didn't used to see plantain. It's only like 4 years ago that they began bringing plantain from, I think, Cameroon or where else, and sometimes they bring from Nigeria, and yeah. But I didn't used to see this thing. Yes, you love it. Wow, wow, that's cool. What's the topic, Miss Lobisa? How are you? The topic is anything. You can ask anything. You can contribute generally. Yeah, you can say anything, you can ask anything. I would like you to make a video or talk about the culture shocks you think a South African would experience in Nigeria. Okay, but I would that will be biased. You know why that will be biased? Because I wouldn't know how you will feel. I can't make that video. That it makes sense. That's a good one, but it's the experience will be relative. It will be your personal experience, and I might not see something that is minor as shocking. But if you now that is a South African go to Nigeria, you might see even the way we talk or the way we like minor things might be shocking to you. So I might just imagine what they will see think as a shock, but it won't really be a real culture shock. But yeah, I think that video can make sense. What do you think a Nigerian can find, a South African can find shocking? Yeah, that would make sense. But like you said, like I said, you understand what I'm trying to talk about. You look pretty. Thank you so much, Miss Lobisa. How are the girls? Auntie Chit, London is great, but very, very lonely, my dear. If you're out of your country, where you like, if you're not in your country, it's lonely for you. You can imagine me. Do you know that since I came to South Africa, I've never been to a wedding before? Please, can you believe me? 10 years, I've never been to a wedding events because it's lonely. It's not when you have friends, you go for events and all that. So if you're out of your country, Miss Pandile, it's very lonely. It's lonely, honestly. That's what we face here too. She to you, maybe in Cape Town. Okay, it still depends on where you are. When I was in PMB, actually, I was let me see. Sure. No, honestly, when I was in PMB, I was not lonely so much because I had a few Nigerians around. But this side, there are no much Nigerians. So it's one of those things that's like is the down part of living in another man's country. It should be just you, your household, and your household. I need a wedding experience, right? Yes, I've been telling people in Rustenburg. If you're in Pretoria, Rustenburg, Johannesburg, where else around, and you have a wedding, please invite me. I'll come. I don't mind. I'll come. Just to experience the wedding, wedding ceremony in South Africa. I used to watch My Perfect Wedding. I know how it is. I know the lobola part. I know all the ceremonies. I know them. But experiencing it firsthand is different. I've not. Really, I thought the weather would make it better. It depends. It depends. Since few days now, we've been having epileptic weather in South Africa. We are supposed to be in summer, but it's just been cold up and down. you know. Thank you, Mabuwane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I think I'll make that video out. It's actually a good distance, but I guess every South African should, like most South Africans, I know most South Africans don't like to travel. Some travel, but not every one of, like, you guys don't see the need to travel, which makes sense. But I just think traveling is an experience. If you travel, you have a different view to life, different view to people's culture, and yeah, lack of help, even a maid or babysitter is frowned up and very expensive. Yes, so at least the one you people in Europe, hey, I don't envy you. I don't. At least we are still in Africa. Hey, we can find small. Sometimes you can find, sometimes you don't find, but at least it's still there. Yeah, the weather has been something else. It's only today that it's just hot. Yesterday we wore cold like jackets now. Like, since how many days now? So how is work in the UK? Do you guys like get jobs? Because in South Africa, somebody needs to get me a job, honestly. Like, I need a job. My job situation. I need a job ASAP. Somebody needs to get me a job. If anybody wants to come and say something or come and do a like video or audio, I think I can invite. Let me just invite anybody who is on the live chat and wants to say something. You can kindly come up and let me send the link so that if you want to say something, you can come up and say something. Jobs are plenty, right? Yes, no, no, no. In the US, jobs are everywhere. Oh my God, I wish I can go to the US. My sister in the so if you're in the US, all Ghana on, like, you have a lot of job, and it's now you for you to choose. In the UK, jobs are plenty. Let me see. Let me read the chat. I don't know. Can everybody see me? My network is misbehaving. Yeah, jobs are everywhere, Miss Lobisa. Let me see what am I saying. Is it in the Nigerian DNA to be welcoming and generous? Because all the Nigerians I have met are very polite by nature, but at first you will think they are boastful and arrogant, but the opposite. Exactly. Do you know people misunderstand Nigerians so much that you will think, who is this loud person? You're too loud, you're too boastful, you're too arrogant. But it's not it. Like, if you come closer to the person, you'll be like, wow, this person is the sweetest person I know. So I think, yeah, and I think it's the culture. In Nigeria, it's a normal thing for you to be generous. Like, it's like if my sister's kids come to my house now, if I'm in Nigeria, I must give them money. It's very, very difficult. Like, Christmas now is coming. You must make provision. If you go to the villages, you'll be dishing out money, gifts, and everything. So, like, it's the culture to be generous. You must give to people, even if you have or you don't have. Even if, as I am now, I say I need a job, there's somebody I might feel, oh, I'm better than this person, so I have to give to you. So that's how it works in Nigeria. I think it's in the culture and the DNA as well. In the rural villages of South Africa, you can go to an wedding without really being invited. It is considered offensive not to go to a wedding even if you are not invited. Really? Oh, but I can't now. Like, the way I am now, I can't just hear like there's a wedding here, and I mean, that would be very embarrassing. But yes, in the villages in Nigeria too, if you hear that somebody is getting married, I don't think you necessarily need an invitation to go. You just get crash the wedding and you're there. That's how it works. Villages don't have rules. They have these communal lives, and oh, I heard that this person is wedding. Oh, I heard that there's a funeral. Oh, I heard this. It's Africa. That's why there's also similarities between Nigeria and all African countries, including South Africa. I'm sorry, I'm cooking poundo yam. I can't even. Oh, you're cooking with pandile. Are you married to a Nigerian? Because you and all this poundo yam, plantain. This is Nigeria. This is Nigerian speaking. Honestly, Yes, most Nigerians are crazy, but not so, not all, not all, but a lot. Cherish, I asked my husband this thing recently. I said, why don't these people dash money? And he said, who have who have I dashed? No, no, there's no free. Have you not heard what they say in South Africa? Um, there's nothing for mahala. Look, Liso said, guys, we we do travel very much, but not migrating. Yes, I know South Africans travel, but not migrating. But some also don't believe in traveling. Also, you know what I'm saying, Liso. You know what I'm saying, because you guys have almost everything you want to go and see abroad. So that's what also makes people think, okay, well, if I want to travel, I just go to Cape Town, or I just go to somewhere else. I come to Sun City, do something. So yeah. No, in South Africa, there's no free lunch now. Nothing for Mahala. Is it same? Is the same in rural South Africa, but not in the city? Yes, not in the city. Also in Nigeria, you can't hear in Lagos that somebody is wedding, then you go there. Are you crazy? I mean, being generous. I've missed a lot of chats. Okay, let me catch up a little. Most upper black. Hi, Don Parker, welcome, thank you for joining us. Most upper black South Africans have never traveled to other countries. Not most, some. I know a lot of South Africans that have traveled to Nigeria, at least the upper class. I know, and there's this surgeon in here in Rustenburg at like, he has traveled to almost all parts of the world. Like my husband was telling me, he has traveled to Germany, Russia, UK, US, Canada. Like, he has traveled a lot. So, and he's black. He's a black surgeon. Yes, I'm married to Yoruba. Oh, cooking with Pantile. Oh, no wonder. Now I know. That's wonderful. Say me hi to my brother. At least so, most upper black South Africa have never traveled to other countries. Really? Not most. Some you would say some, not most. Not most actually, because I know a lot of upper blacks here, at least, that have traveled quite a few times. Yeah. Ow. Okay, Lisa said, okay, let me read the next one. Nothing for Mahala. Yes, so nothing for Mahala. I'm living in Europe for 10 years now. Before then, I've been in travel to a few African countries. Yeah, I know South Africans. Even Nigeria, you see, when TB Joshua was alive, I know a lot of South Africans have traveled to Nigeria before. That one is true. I know that one. Yes, I think we should do a live stream, and maybe it should be scheduled, and you talk about actually the situations that affect us, and maybe we can even share links where people, like, I'm sharing the links, so but nobody is coming up to talk. You people, you're free to come and say anything you want to say. Hi, Oma Stays, thank you so much for joining. I'm sharing the live chat link in case somebody is interested to come up and say something. Just come and air your view. Like, you can decide not to be seen, or you can decide to be seen. um we should do it more, just to make people understand. At Cherish, Don Parker says black South Africans that travel are a minority. Yeah, it could be. I wouldn't know the ratio or the percentage, but I know that a few. But I know that the whites travel more. But I know that there are a few South African blacks that have traveled. Like Miss Lobisa is a South African black. She's in the US. Cooking with Pandile is a South African black. She lives in the UK. There are a lot. It's just that maybe Nigerians will make noise so much when we travel. People will know. Like Liso lives in the Europe, and he's a South African. So, and these are blacks. So it depends. I wouldn't know the ratio, but I yes, Chitu, you can call in, or anybody that wants to call in can call in. Or Parker, you can call in and tell Don Parker, you can tell us why you think South African blacks don't travel as much. I'm trying to put the boys to bed. Oh, okay. What is it, bedtime already for you? Wow, it's weekend for us here. The girls will first of all eat, have TV time, and then sleep around like 8:30, at least weekends. Oh, that's good, Tolu. Even during the weekends, they sleep this early. My girls will tell you that no, it's weekend. They know it's weekend. Weekend, I try to allow them to just, if it's school days, yeah, by half past nine, 7:30, they should be winding down. So, but I would say that my situation always makes my people angry. No, I want to see something. Somebody is writing something. Is it not? Mrs. Lobisa, why do you think it makes your people angry? Is it because you married a Ghanaian? Okay, because you live in the US? No, I don't know why you should make them angry. Which Nigerian dish does your children dislike? Gary. My children, they don't want to hear Gary with their ear. If they test, they say Gary. Why Gary? They don't eat Gary. Can they swallow or no? They don't swallow. They eat pap. You know South African pap. What my kids like? They use Nigerian soup to eat South African pap. Weird. I was even talking with my mom a few days ago. She said, "How are you going to do those kids?" I said, "Whenever I'm traveling to Nigeria, I'll bring pap now. Isn't it you carry pap?" So they don't like Gary and they eat pap like as if that's eating pap, chewing pap, but they don't eat Gary. This thing is stressing me. Let me take it out. So but they eat other soups. Catfish, can they swallow or stomach? Yes, they eat catfish. Oh, catfish is very nice. They eat catfish pepper soup. Even though some South Africans may not have traveled a lot, we do read about what is happening in other African countries. That's correct. And there's social media also. Even if you're not a reading person, with social media, you literally know what is going on in every other country. Every other country. We know what's going on in Ghana, in Cameroon, in Ivory Coast, in Nigeria, in Congo, everywhere. With social media, you just need to be on Twitter or be on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. You see my children, especially my son. Okay, Chitu is saying something. Chitu, what happened to your children? He's a foodie. He eats everything. I think if he goes for a show, he will bring them. Really? Wow, that's cool. Walk with all. Oh, how are you? Welcome. Just bumped into this live. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we've been on this live for like 40 minutes plus now, or thereabouts. Thank you for joining us. My children, the problem I have with them so far is food. We eat for like 1 hour. Eat, swallow, eat now, swallow, eat. Sorry, my my hair is pulling down. So I mean, if I have a child that is a foodie, that would be the best thing that God would do for me. Honestly, you don't want to have a child that doesn't eat. Thank you for joining us. Just ask any question, whatever question you feel as though you want to ask concerning South Africa, Nigeria, Congo. Don't ask me about Europe. I've not been there before, or anything personal, whatever. We just here to chat and catch up. Cherish, I'm cooking, but at the background here. Okay, Oma, Oma. Okay, no problem. I know it's cooking time. I'm not cooking anything this weekend because I ain't feeling well, so I'm not cooking. Yeah, you see they will pass that stage. They are not passing that stage. Oh. Anyway, maybe they will. Chigo is 8 plus and Uma is 6 years, 6 plus. So they've been like that since. Okay, Cherry, so you block these haters from your channel. Do you block these haters? It depends on how much your hate is. If you're giving me a constructive criticism, I accept constructive criticism, honestly, because I mean we are all here. You will see somebody that is coming at you, in a very harsh manner. The person is, telling you something that makes sense. You can sense that the person is just being real, constructive and criticizing you. That makes sense. But if it's unnecessary hate, every video you don't even want to see anything good about what the person is saying. Valencia thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you. So if there is such I mean YouTube made it possible for you to be able to block unwanted unwanted people, people that unnecessarily want to bother or stress you. So you just block them. But I have a few people I've blocked. Though those people have, they were really on my nerves, and I'm like, no, this person. You're stressing me now, then I block. But if you're just there to make, or if you just make one, mean comment, I don't block. Once or twice, I don't block. But if I see that it's a habit and you're not here to, listen to anything, and some people, they didn't watch the video. Obviously, they're just here to, okay, I saw this video, it just dropped. Let me go and put my mean comment. I just block you now. I mean, it's my channel and it's my platform, so I have the right to block you. But if you're being constructive, and even if I don't like what you're saying, I can take the time out, if I have the time, to just respond to you. Or sometimes, if you see some chats that I have with some of my subscribers, some people will chat, will go up back and forth for like maybe 4 or 5 chats or 6. Then the person will be like, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from now. Or I'll be like, oh, I see where you're coming from. That makes sense. But mean and wicked and unnecessarily disrespectful comment, I just block. Good evening. You are my favorite Nigerian so far. Your content is very respectful. Stay humble. Thank you so much. That's humbling. I appreciate. We are not here to backlash any country, or bring negative vibes. There's no point. My husband always says that this life is very easy. You don't need to stress people or stress yourself, or it's like a free and easy world. You don't need to hate. But yeah, there are some people are just here to hate on you. Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot. If I know that you're somebody, that some people, I might make a video, they are my subscribers. Sometimes they say positive things, and I might say something they don't agree with. They'll come and tell me, no, Olivia, I like your videos, I always watch, but this I do not agree. This is how it works. I'm like, okay, we talk. I take out time and chat with the person. We make, like, we chat back and forth. But those very, very, very um mean ones, and I have my eye on someone that I'll be blocking very soon, because he's been commenting like, there's one that came to my channel and he said that the land of Nigeria will never forgive me for saying negative things about Nigeria. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you okay? Negative things about Nigeria? How? Nigeria is my country. I can't say negative things about Nigeria. We can't continue keeping quiet because we want to protect. I'm not that patriotic that things are going bad. Like, this is social media era. If something is not going well, speak out. We are here to speak out. We are not the generation of my dad them and my mom them. No, we are here to speak out. Use your little platform to speak out. I'm like, sorry, do you know what happened in Lekki toll gates last year, where Nigerian youths were mercilessly massacred? You're here telling me that I'm speaking against Nigeria. I'm like, I told that one that, sorry, you're the one that the land of Nigeria will not forgive for saying this thing. Wow, really? Okay, let me come. Chizu say, I have a few I blocked. They are obviously so negative in, yes, in every video. Like, when you see somebody, like when I drop a video now, that video has not lasted for 2 minutes, and you come and drop a negative comment. Obviously, you did not watch that video, right? So you don't need to be on that channel. Yeah, then you go. I just say, what I tell the person is bye forever. Like, I just block you, because you're not here to give me constructive feedback or say something reasonable or disagree politely. Sometimes you can disagree. Some videos, it's not every video that somebody makes that you agree with. It's not every opinion that you like now. Like, it would be wrong for everybody to like everything you do. But you can disagree respectfully, or you can you're like, sorry, oh, Chitu, I beg to disagree, or I don't agree with what you said, or Tolu, I don't. But coming to rain abuse is like, because you see a platform that you want to, no, it's not allowed. No. YouTube itself blocks some comments themselves. You're handling this live well, wow, really? No, it depends. I used to do live before, like when we are trying to get monetized. I used to do live very, very often, but it's tiring, honestly, obviously. So, but you should try it again. It makes sense. It's just a chatty time. Just come, people will see you live and you talk. Somebody will, ask a real life question and that you answer the person in real life. But thank you so much, Tola. I appreciate. All I can say is that that avoid those haters. We the audience, we shall deal with them in the comment section. I really appreciate your content. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's why I like subscribers too. Even if you don't respond, you will see some people that will come and respond to the person as well. So that's true. That's true. What was wrong with the life? I think maybe she was, I don't know. When you start a life initially, like maybe people don't even know you are live. So you have to give it some time and allow people join the live, then yeah, you begin to flow. Or sometimes how it's best handled this way, maybe you have a topic. Normally, I would have a topic, but today I wasn't coordinated. I just said, I'm not posting anything this weekend. Let me just come live. But normally, I'm not coordinated and normally I'm coordinated. Sorry, I just have a topic. So Tola, when next you want to do a live, write down your points, your bullet points. Like I want to talk about so and so. Then you come and address it with the audience. You see people flowing with whatever you're saying as well. Um, yeah. Okay, yes, that happened a lot on my channel too. I have a few blogs and they're obviously so negative. Okay, no, I've read this one. Yeah, Tola Cherished had a command on LS. She handled it very well. Thank you so much. I remember when I used to do live, right? When I used to do live earlier in the days, what happened? What matters the most is the truth, and thanks for sharing it with us. Exactly. When you want to share something, you think, okay, this thing, like a lot of our videos, like somebody like me, Chitu, Tola, Chima, all of us that make, people didn't know about, people didn't, some South Africans didn't even know that Nigerian women live in South Africa, right? But from our videos, and they're like, oh wow, okay. So it's kind of enlightening. I see it as enlightening. It's not giving money, like YouTube is not paying, like me, I did not get 1 cent for some time now. I've not seen 1 cent, but it's not all about the money. It's all about your passion to share. Okay, let me talk about this topic. Maybe it will make sense. A lot of the things I talked about came from a place of passion. If you see me talking on YouTube, it came from a place of passion. Even the ones that people did not agree with, maybe something some of my videos, people did not agree with it. And one thing people should know, that it's not everything that somebody talks about that you like. Even if I like you as a content creator, there are some, like as a content creator, there are some things you talk about. I'm like, okay, what is this one saying now? I don't agree with you, but okay, I pass. It's allowed. In life, you can't like everything. If you like everything, there's something wrong. Or if everybody likes you, there's something wrong. So, but let it be understood. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I hope I'm not talking yeah, so much unnecessarily. What South African language have you learnt or plan in getting? Okay, I've lived in a few. Hi Tina, thank you so much for joining. Hi sis, Uguta babe. Yes, so how far now? I've not been stable in a particular part of South Africa to be able to actually get grounded in one language. Let me tell you the places I've lived in. I've lived in the Eastern Cape, and you know that the Eastern Cape, they speak Kosa. I don't know how to click the sound, but it's Kosa, right? So I learned, and I didn't learn Kosa. Let me not lie. The one I was actually getting to learn was Zulu. Being that, excuse me, I was studying with students, right? But here am I now. I finished the school now. I'm back to Northwest, where I don't really interact with people every day. So I think I was actually meant to learn Zulu. I knew Njani, Yapila. I knew the basic Zulus. I was learning Zulu quite, but here am I. Then here now, Northwest, we speak Tuana, right? Is another one again. So the instability has made me not to really learn anyone, but I will learn. I think I like Zulu because Zulu is universal. Then Tuana here to where I am, I'll try and learn those ones. maybe more on YouTube. No, no wahala. I'll try again. Please do. Hi, Beauty. Thanks, Tina. Thank you so much. No, I think live sections are good. Like, I mean, if you have something you want to ask the person, you can just ask the person in real life, like, yeah, I'm seeing you in flesh and blood. So I guess I'll be ending the live soon. Yeah. So generally, I guess we should do it more. Um, I guess we should do the live more. If you have anything you want to talk about or you want to ask me, please do. Let me post the link again, or in case anybody, the spirit is leading anybody to come out and say something. Let me post the link again. You can come on and say something to Olivia. Olivia is here, or you can just say something. Say something. Like, it's free. And if you don't have South Africans you work and interact with, it only makes it more difficult to learn the language. Exactly, because with Zulu, I was studying with students like it was an everyday thing. So sometimes we'll be doing presentation, we'll be doing a group meetings, and they'll be speaking Zulu, and I'll be picking small, small, because I understand that they can't speak English throughout. Of course, it's their language, they have the right to speak it. So with those kind of interactions, you're forced to understand the language, but it is what it is. It's difficult. And I think I heard South African language is not really difficult to learn if you put your mind to it, but I'm not sure. Angazi. I like Zulu. I think I like Zulu. I think I like Zulu actually, in as much as I'm in Northwest, where we speak. I know a few too. Like, if you want to say, I don't know, in Northwest, we say Akiti. Then if you want to say it in Zulu, you say Angazi. So I like Zulu. I like it. Well, you see. Do you speak Igbo in house with your kids, or English? It's difficult. I speak. They understand Igbo. They understand. Chigo understand 100% Igbo. She speaks 40%. Then Mma understands 80%. She speaks 10%. But I speak it with them. But sometimes I forget. I forget. You know, when you're communicating with kids, they're like, "Mommy, can I have this?" You're like, "Okay," or you can have it. So because they speak it to you, you get carried away and forget. But I like to I like to speak Igbo when I remember, but they understand Igbo. I'm trying to come in. You're trying to come in. Okay. Is it difficult? Should I post it again? Let me post the link again. Zulu is easy. I think Zulu is easy, Sha. Yeah, I think Zulu is easy because I was able to pick a lot of Zulu. I've posted the link again in case somebody wants to come and cheer us up and say something. You can come and, let yourself be seen, or you can come and, let yourself be heard alone. So whichever one. Cooking with Pandile, I've posted the link again. Are you able to come in now? I've posted the link again. You can come in and say something. That would be nice. I will learn Zulu. I think I will learn Zulu on YouTube. There was a time I stumbled on Zulu Afrikaans. They speak Zulu, they speak Afrikaans, then English on YouTube. So I subscribe to that channel. I think I'll go and learn more. I use apps to pick on English. Any language that comes to my head, I will download an app or Google on YouTube to listen and learn. Oh wow, that's great. Oh yes, I use Google Translate sometimes. Like, if somebody there was a if somebody says something to me that I feel I would really want to know what this person says, I'll go to Google Translate and write it down. And device not connected. I need to connect microphone. They will need to connect their microphone before you can add. Please, Cooking with Pandile, can you connect your microphone so that I can add you? Yes, Auntie, what is it? Egg sauce and tomato. I told you. Cooking with Pandile, please, can you device not connected? It says they will need to connect their mic stroke cam. So I think you need to connect your mic. Just click on somewhere where you can connect your mic or your cam for me to add you. Have you been able to do that? I would like to know if there are different tribes and languages in Nigeria. I'm so sorry. A lot of languages, but the three major tribes are Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa are the major ones, but we have other minority tribes like Ishekiri, Urobo, and there are lots. There are lots. So there, the answer is yes. There are lots. Um, Chitu, are we? Is it up to 530 languages in Nigeria? Really? Cooking with Pandile, please can you try coming in again? I'm posting the link again. Try coming in again. Try coming in again. Your security, why? Why did it block you? This is just StreamYard. Is there any? Oh, did you try? Did you do something that I don't know? It sounds unusual. StreamYard is a popular. My pidgin no be no good though. I just need to find Nigerians to interact with. At least you dey try. There was somebody that came to the live and she was speaking. He was actually speaking Igbo to me. He was like, "Nne." I said, "Hey, really?" Oh wow, over 530 languages. Wow, that's a lot though. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know honestly. That's a lot. Oh, okay. Cooking with Pandile, why did the security block you? Do you know the reason why? Is there anything that you did wrong or I did wrong from my side? I don't know. Chiso Diary, what I thought it was one language. No, how can it be one language? Nigeria that is this big. Nigeria is one of the biggest countries in Africa and it's among the 10 biggest countries in the world. Is it not in number six? I think it's about the number sixth biggest country in the world in population. So Nigeria is a big country. It's big. We are big, oh, we are large. That's why it looks like Nigerians are actually everywhere. Yeah, especially South African languages are very sweet in the ear. It's just that the understanding. You keep trying. Okay, try again. Let's see. I don't know why. Okay, it says device not connected. Then it now says you that cooking with Pandile, if you can hear me, it says you need to connect your microphone or cam. So first of all, you connect your mic or your camcorder like from your computer before you're able to, or from your phone before you're able to be connected. So you need to do that first on StreamYard. So on your like click on the cam when you're going like if you want to join a live stream, I think you need to do that first. Honestly, no, how the three are popular. Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa are popular. Three of them are actually very popular. I don't know which is more popular. Chitu, which one is more popular? Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. Which one is more popular? Yes, they are the most popular ones. They are the three biggest ethnic group in Nigeria. So I don't know which is popular. Oh. I think Igbo or Yoruba. I don't either Igbo and Yoruba are more popular than Hausa is the third most popular. Igbo and Yoruba are number one. Yes, that's true. Igbo and Yoruba are number one. Then Hausa. Okay, no problem. Cooking with Pandile. Thank you so much for trying to join the live. At least someone else should join the live. Few people should join this live. If not, I will use StreamYard next time. Oh. I tried to use this StreamYard so that somebody. Oh, I can see Miss Lobisa.
I was trying to
Um
see if it works or not.
should I can you increase your volume or should I mute myself?
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I can
Yeah,
hear
my
you, but
volume.
everybody else can hear you.
Oh yeah, my volume is okay
I can hear
on
you,
my
but it's
side.
faint. Can you increase your volume? Okay, should I mute myself? Should I mute myself?
No, you good.
Can you people
You good.
hear Miss Lobisaji? Can you guys hear her? Say yes if you can hear her. Can anybody hear her on the live? I can hear her faintly on my side. Please, guys, can you say something? We can hear Lobisa clearly. Oh, okay. I hear
Yeah,
her
I was
very
just
faintly.
testing it for Pindile because I didn't know what was wrong with her own.
I can't hear you.
You can hear
Oh, you
me.
can hear her. She's loud enough. How come I can't hear her? Okay, Miss Lobisa, say something, please. Let me mute myself. I don't know.
I said I was just testing it for Pindile because she wanted to come up. So now I cannot hear you.
This side, I tried muting myself.
So when you mute yourself, I cannot hear you.
Should I mute myself?
No.
Okay.
No, you okay.
Okay, you can
You
speak.
okay.
You can speak since they can hear you. Okay, I
No,
may
I
need
was
an earphone. Oh, okay.
girl, you don't hear what I'm
My
saying. I was
Oh, okay.
just
Maybe I
testing
need
for
an earphone.
Pindile wanted to come up.
Okay, let me use this earphone. I don't know who did this earphone like this. Where's the earphone, please? Okay.
Pindile, try it again because for now on my side, when I the link, it didn't give me any problem with coming in.
I can hear you now. Can you imagine? When you're not good with technology, you're not good with technology. I can hear you now. Miss Lobisa, can you come back, please? I don't know why you left. Hi, Omak Lifestyle. How are you? Okay, Pandile, you're here. Okay, let me take your call while we wait for Miss Lobisa to come back. How are
Oh,
you? Good to see you.
Hi. Good,
Are
and
you
you?
fine? Can we all hear her?
Yeah,
Technology.
I think it's my
Technology go kill
phone.
us. So
It's my phone, I think.
oh, it was your phone. Oh,
It
oh,
was, yeah,
shame.
my
Oh,
old phone.
thank you for being here. What do you want to say to us? Contribute, say anything while we wait for Miss Lobisa. I'm sure she will come back.
Oh,
Good to see you. How is the UK?
oh, very cold.
It is, right?
Yeah, very cold, but and quite dark as well. So, like as you can see outside, and quite dark.
Wow. Yes, that's one thing about winter. You know winter, how it is. By the
Yeah,
time by the time it's around 5 o'clock, everywhere is already automatically dark. That's one thing.
absolutely.
But you know, South Africa has been quite cold in the past 1 week, right, guys? Those in
Oh,
South
that's it.
Africa. Yeah, yeah, they told you, right?
Yeah,
How
my
is the
cousin
family?
actually, he's in Joburg. He called me and he said it's quite cold. But I'm from Guyana, so I'm a Tonga.
Is it a South African language too?
Yeah,
Tonga, yes, Tonga.
yeah,
Oh, which province is that? Which province
Limpopo.
is that? Limpopo.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you understand Zulu? Do you speak Zulu?
Yeah.
Do you
No,
which how
I
many?
just speak it. I understand it as well.
Okay, how many South African language? Now that I know your language is not the most popular because I know Zulu,
No.
Xhosa. So now that you're a Tonga person, how many South African languages are you able to speak and understand?
I wouldn't say speak. I can speak a bit of Zulu because it's very similar to Shangani, but
Oh,
I understand most of them. And it's very strange because I left South Africa when I was 17.
oh wow. Okay,
That
okay,
was
no, then
18 years ago.
wow, that's been a
And I
long
get
time.
so like the internet has really brought me closer to South Africa than I would have if I was there in
I
person.
know, and people like us, and then South African YouTubers, then we that are like, I just like the way the global world is now.
Exactly.
I can imagine how were we surviving when there was no internet? Can somebody tell me, Miss Lobisa, please, can you come back after Miss Pandile, please? Okay. Okay, I'll put the link again. Okay, I'll put it back again. How were we surviving? Can somebody tell us? Because like before the internet, I want, but we were surviving, right? So how does it feel, being married to somebody that is not from your country? How does it feel, the interracial
And
thing?
it is obviously like as somebody coming from abroad or not like overseas or not from this country, you get to relate well with people that are also not from this country. So
Exactly.
like I've got Indian friends, and then also I've got like a lot of friends from Ghana, Nigeria, even before I met my husband, Zimbabwe, and all that. And because there isn't that many South Africans here, the ones that I know,
Okay.
obviously, they are from like my province, or like they are from Guyana.
Oh,
But we don't live in the same city. I live in Manchester.
okay. You live in Manchester.
Yeah, so I mean, being married to somebody, I got to know the culture, but I realized we have so many differences, and that is like
That's
it's
true.
a very, very big thing, especially Nigeria, because I'm just like every day I'm like, what, what, what? Like,
I know.
and you know,
I
like how Nigerian men like to be like respected, and oh, the respect they,
especially from the tribe you're married to.
yeah, my husband's
Tola
family.
can attest to Yorubas love respect. You just have to
Is
respect
that
a
another
Yoruba.
level?
Yes, is a Yoruba thing. In Nigeria, the people that don't are not into that respect so much are the Igbos. Chitu, you can attest to that, or you if you're but Yorubas, if you're not respectful, like it's a culture shock for a Yoruba man for you
Yes,
to
I'm
talk
saying
to
that's
an
what
elderly
respect
person
is from.
standing.
That is how
You
I feel.
understand? It's so weird for you to be talking. So the Yoruba culture, when you're talking to an elder man, you must prostrate or kneel down. Like
Yeah,
they do it effortlessly. Is a
yeah,
when I was sometimes I laugh. It's funny to me, but like they take it very serious, and that is the culture. They teach their little kids. You see, you hey, hello ma, elema, elema. Okay,
mhm,
I'm not. In my mommy and my daddy, we talk to them, mommy, good morning, mommy, we move. But in the Yoruba, so
yeah,
it's yeah,
very,
it's so we are culturally diverse, even though we are
yeah.
from the same whatever Africa, but the culture differs. Yoruba culture and Igbo culture is very, very different, very
Hey,
different. You
my
know,
husband still do that when his parents are here for 6 months. I'm like, what? He will go down, literally go down.
yes, he will. He will prostrate. Martina Alfi is saying, am I saying the Igbos are not respectful? Martina, you and I know that the Igbos are respectful, but we don't portray that respect with we can say mommy good morning, but if I'm a Yoruba woman, my mom is here in the morning, I go and kneel down there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
no,
see my
no, Mrs.
sister-in-law
Yomisa.
do that.
Yes, for real, kneel down for real, not fake.
No,
My mom is
no.
even calling me. I'll talk to her later. You know, you literally kneel down. Ask me, this is not fake. And
It's
if
true.
you're a guy, you
Yeah,
prostrate. Or
very,
if you
very
can't
true.
prostrate and you're in a private place, sorry, you're in a public place, you must bend down like this.
Uh-huh.
You bend down very well, very, very well. Okay, let
Yeah,
me just pick. My
very,
mom will call me to, hello, mommy. Anọ m na live ka mkpaghachi gị azụ. Oh, okay. You will literally no, we are not extra. No, we are not. We are not the Igbos. We are not extra like that. The Yorubas,
Yoruba.
even the little kids, they will come to you. When I visited Lagos, I will see a little kid kneeling down. I will say, "What is that?" Somebody will say, "She's greeting you." I'll say, "Me? Why is she kneeling?" She said, "No." They will say, "No, she will not stand up until you greet her." I said, "Okay, how are you?" They'll say, "Fine, ma, fine, ma." It's sweet, but it's culture. That's why culture is different. So
Yeah.
I can imagine, even if I'm an Igbo, now that I'm an Igbo person, and if I married a Yoruba man, I would have still found some things different, and there's a lot of adjustments to make. If you married
Yeah.
an Igbo man, Igbo men are loud. Igbo men
Mhm.
are very, very loud. you know Igbo men, Yorubas are also loud in talking, but not as loud as Igbo men are. Have their own. People can tell me in the comment section how Igbo men are also different. There are a lot of things. So I like culture, because now that you married a Yoruba person, you understand Nigerian culture better, at least a little.
Yeah.
Not so much, because you don't live
No,
in.
no, because there are things I still don't do,
Mm,
like the kneeling
really,
down every morning. No,
really.
but they're
And
okay with it.
Tola is saying the culture is dying. How is it dying? Tola, how is it dying? Tell us on the comment section. She says the culture is dying.
No,
Uche say we are not that loud. Igbo men are loud. Igbo men are loud by nature. Ndị Igbo, they love to be, I don't know, they are this, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So, sorry, I was trying to say something. She says the culture is dying, but somebody like your parents-in-law now, your husband cannot in the morning not greet his parents
mm-mm,
kneeling down.
mm-mm,
It can't happen.
mm-mm. And my
Yeah,
sisters-in-law as well. They go and kneel down and then greet them.
and
And
greet them
then
like for
also
real.
when their in-laws are around,
Mm.
they are always kneeling.
I went to a party where there were Yorubas in Joburg. Like, it was a party, like a small party like that. It wasn't really anything serious. Some ladies, they were really, my age mates and all that. They come and they will kneel down in front of some people. Kneel down here, stand up, kneel down. I'll be like, we are in South Africa. We are not in Nigeria. You will see them. They dressed well, came to the occasion, came and knelt down and said, "Good morning, ma." They went in front of another person. I'm like, so those cultures is interesting. Yes, Igbos are loud. White money in BB. Yes, Igbos are loud. Although not, these kind of things. Not everybody will have those attributes. But
Yeah.
then a lot of them will present with that attribute. Tola, you can. Chitu says, Tola, you can't.
What are you doing? I'm coming. What do you want?
Not in Nigeria, yeah, not in Nigeria. It can die abroad, but not in Nigeria. Let me bring Lobisa also. Let her tell us how she's also married to a Ghanaian.
Hello.
Lobisa
Okay.
Hi, Miss Lobisa, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Chitu is here
Hey,
also.
Peter.
Hey, Pidile.
How are you?
I'm good, honey. I Luna really busy. You are kneeling down, kneeling. Aye, yo, aye.
She will kneel. Oh.
I'm telling
She will
you.
kneel. She will
Me like,
kneel
yeah,
because
no,
Chitu,
I
hello,
cannot do
Chitu,
that.
you're also on the
Hi,
live stream
hi. I
now.
just want to laugh in the background.
No,
You
Mrs.
know what? So
Padile,
what
no,
I
she
always
can't not.
do when
Even
they
those
come in for
Yoruba,
the
Hey, stop that. Go sit down now.
how
when
do you
they come in for the very first time, because normally my in-laws will come and visit us for like 6 months, and then my
okay,
mom will also come and visit us for like
okay,
6 months. So the
yeah,
kneeling
Wow.
only happens on the first day. The rest of the time, I cannot be
By the
kneeling.
time
I'm
they
very
leave,
sorry.
the knees are gone.
I can
Because
understand.
no, we
Oh
because
my God.
it's so like okay. And then another thing about Nigeria, the food takes a very, very long time to cook.
That's right.
You
Hey,
know,
That's
no,
right.
so
that's true.
like
That's
my
true.
in-laws, my husband is okay. He buys food and stuff. But my in-laws, they don't want to do takeaway.
Just
You
So
fine.
can't be you can't be doing take away for a Yoruba man and woman. It's not
and
possible.
exactly. So I'm in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen sometimes for 9 straight hours.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you,
Padile, you're exaggerating. It's just because you're not used to the food.
Auntie Chippy, sorry, Auntie Olivia, look, I met in the morning. My
Uh-huh.
family will say, I want sweet potato and egg. My mother is I want fried yam and egg. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You tell me.
Yoruba
Jollof rice.
men,
You know, jollof
Igbo
rice takes a
people.
while.
Igbo people
Yes,
don't
it
have
does.
that time.
That's
So
why we call
and
them
No,
Igbo. They
no,
have Igbo
Chitu,
seven.
Chitu, don't say that. Oh, it's not true.
See,
Now,
they
huh?
if
really
my
don't have
mom
that
comes
time.
now,
Like,
Chitu, are you telling me that if my mom comes now to South Africa, that you'll be giving her bread every morning? It's not true. My
Now with
mom,
you know,
eggs.
I was
Igbo,
even
see,
discussing with my sister. She was like, my mom is a handful, oh. Because she came to America to my sister. My sister will be take her bag and say, "Mommy, I'm working, I'm working." She'll be like,
It is
Chidinma is not
sensitive.
giving me food.
Okay.
see, I can understand you, Olivia. I can understand you, but the point I'm talking from
So
is
my husband is into
my
gold.
brother is married to
You
someone
see, you
different.
can't do those things. So and everything takes a very long time. So it needs
Mm,
a lot of planning.
mm-hmm.
So
True.
the cooking, in South Africa, we cook every day. Here, no,
That's right.
yeah, unless if your in-laws are around. So yeah,
Yeah, in
Yo.
South Africa, the difference between South Africa food is like you can cook it within 30 minutes. You
yeah,
cook the
Quite
I
palm,
easy,
you
agree.
very
cook the
easy,
Oh
veggies.
yeah.
very,
My
very
wife,
Yes,
easy.
yeah, come and
very
stay.
easy food to
No,
cook.
they want to see you.
You hello, baby girl. You cook it
Look
for so.
at
Is it
Hey.
Olga? Hello, sir.
Hey!
Good evening.
she's
Ẹ
too.
káàárọ̀ sà o.
Ekaso
Ẹ
is a caso
káàárọ̀.
net
Ẹ
is a caso
káàárọ̀.
not a caro. Chitu. Ekaso sir. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
South Africa,
Chitu, you
America.
don't even Ekaro is good morning, Chitu. It's
Ah,
not
by
Ekaro, it's
now. How,
Ekaso.
at least I tried now. Kí ló
You tried, you
dé?
tried. You tried. You tried. So
Okay, I want to
Miss
ask
Lobisa.
Cherry.
Mm,
Cherry, I
yeah.
want to ask Lobisa and Pindule a
Okay, guys,
question.
I'm
Hello.
going to see me now. I've not finished cooking my pounded yam, so that's why.
Okay.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
really? Okay, okay. It's fine. Thank you so much
We'll
for
check
being
you
here.
out,
Hi,
Pindile.
everyone on the chat. I can see Master
Believe
Queen. Thank
me,
you for joining.
on my other phone, I'll be
All
listening,
right.
but yeah,
All right.
all
Then.
right.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
girl.
Yes.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Miss Lobisa, how does it feel to be married to a Ghanaian being a South
That is the
African?
question I was going to ask her now.
Oh, okay, okay. Hi, Mansa Queen. Welcome everyone on the chat. Thank you
Hey,
so
Mansa.
much.
I'm on live, please. Thank you. For me, right now is okay because now I'm in the US. I'm not in South Africa. It's much better. I tell you, when I was back home, I had to worry about a lot of things concerning my husband. You know, sometimes he would go out, I worry a lot. There comes xenophobia, I have to worry a lot. Like even coming here, I had to force him, we need to leave because I don't want to have sleepless nights because he work late,
Oh,
he come back late in the night, and I'm worried I can't sleep. So since we are here, nobody is after anything. No police is stopping
mm,
him. Nobody's taking no money from him. We are just free, you know. At first, we wanted to go to Ghana, of which I have peace there. When I'm there, I'm okay. But then he was like, since we are both from different cultures, it's not going to be fair for us to be in Ghana. I said, it was still not fair
Okay.
for you to be in South Africa. But because he established in South Africa, which was something that made him
mm.
not to even want to leave because he had businesses,
Exactly. Yeah.
it was a lot for him. It took a lot for me to make him get out of South Africa. It took a lot.
Oh,
And I wanted peace of mind. I have kids. I don't want them to start asking me what is a kwere kwere. I don't want to hear that.
yeah.
So
But
all
it's
I
strange because you are a South African. You know, I know South Africans, they love home, like they love South Africa. For you to be
really
the
love
one,
home, but I love the
yes,
man. I love
yeah,
the man
true.
too. It
Oh,
was like
that's the good
it's
one,
either it's
Lobisa.
either
Tola says it's
I'm going.
Ekale. Tola says it's Ekale. Oh, that's good evening in Yoruba. It's Ekale, not
Mhm.
Ekaro or Ekaso. So we've gotten it. Thank you, Tola. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love home. I really love home. I love home with everything in me. But for his safety and for my peace of mind, I had to
For
make
your
a
peace of
decision
mind.
that will help
Yeah.
both of me and him, you know. And right now, I'm okay. I don't. I miss home, but I don't
Of
worry a lot
course.
about going home
Of
because I'm
course,
here
it's
with them.
better.
The kids are
America
here.
is a neutral place. Like everybody is in
It's
America.
totally
Like you find every tribe, Asians,
Mm, mm,
everywhere. Like
mm,
everybody is in America. So you won't say
mm,
nobody cares
America
who
is
is
not for
who.
anybody.
mm,
Hi,
Nobody
Kate
cares
mm,
who
Evans.
is
Hi,
who.
everyone. Hi,
mm.
Kate. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, at least you're. It's. I understand what you're. Of from a foreigner's point of view, we understand, and I think you made the right decision for your family, and I mean,
Oh yeah,
the right decision at the
that one
time,
I had.
which makes sense. Yeah. So, but from a culture point of view, how does it feel being married to a non-South African? Did you feel
Mm,
the impact?
no, my husband is is very simple. I
Okay.
mean, they have their own culture, which is not really bad. I don't have to kneel for nothing because for on his
It's
side,
not
you
for
have to.
nothing. Oh. Let Yoruba people not hear you say it's for nothing. Oh. It's
No,
greeting.
on his
It's real
side, you.
serious deal. No, it's not. Yeah, I understand. I'm
I'm
just
supposed
joking.
to
Yeah.
call him.
Hey,
I'm
Mama, stop
supposed to call
doing
him
that.
my lord, and then I
Okay.
have to bow. But I
Oh,
told him, I said,
okay.
I
Hey,
cannot do
hey,
it,
hey,
bro.
don't do that.
Not. I'm not gonna my
Even
lord.
even the
Doing that.
Igbos, when I was having my traditional marriage, my dad said,
Come.
if this man calls you, answer him, sir. I said, oh,
Oh
they
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know when I was kneeling down. Igbo traditional marriage now, how you'll be kneeling down. Welcome everyone.
Yeah.
Kuna, welcome everyone for joining us. So I was just kneeling down. My dad was blessing us with the palm wine. He said, "This
Mhm.
Nwoka, like this man, if
This
he
man.
has paid everything. Igbos. Do
Yeah.
Igbos? We pay. They pay a man will pay a lot. So he said, my
Mm.
brothers and sisters, has this man not finished paying for everything we said he must pay? They said yes. So we have. So he now said, so if you call Zoo Zaya, sir, my good.
I think every Igbo family does this thing. And I've been
Oh,
wondering,
did they do
how
it
do
to
you
you to
feel when
cheat
your
you?
wife calls you sir?
Sir,
Feel.
to my other house. Oh.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know if they are doing it to please the man. Zaya, and some people actually for real answer sir. Like
And some
for
answer
real.
daddy. Daddy
Daddy.
mo.
That's
Ava.
Yes,
then you
daddy.
now come in home. My husband, when we are getting married, he said, "What are we going to be calling? Are we going to be calling mommy and daddy?" I said, "Who is your mommy? Don't you know your mom? Count me out of that."
Oh my god. Oh god.
You people should.
Oh
So he
my
said,
god.
"Okay, we are not going to call mommy." I said, "You see, mommy." Because most Igbo people, I think it's popular. The
Mhm.
mommy and
Yeah,
daddy.
Igbo
It's
men.
popular
Oh
in the
wow.
Igbo
Igbo
men
part of
like it.
Nigeria. Yes, they
Mm.
like calling mommy. That then you not call daddy. I say, count me out. So, but
Oh my baby daddy,
culture
I
is
know.
really a very
It's
interesting
not
thing.
easy.
It's
It's not
not. It's
easy.
not. In the same tribe, you will still find different states that do things differently. Although
Yeah.
I'm an emo person, I'm married to an emo person, so
Hmm.
we really don't have that much difference. But you will still see the language part. We speak
Yeah.
certain things differently. Yeah, you will still see a little tweak in our languages, even me and my husband, our side. But the culture, I
Mm.
think the culture is mainly the same thing. But for people that are married to another culture, I understand the adjustment. It's just like
Hmm. It's
it's just
tough.
like it's tough. But it's
Mhm.
doable. It's doable, especially if you marry a simple person who understands that
Oh
this person
yeah.
is not from my
That's
tribe.
right.
She has to
That's right.
learn on
That's
anyone
right.
she's not able to get really acquainted to. I leave it.
That's
It's
right.
all
Mhm.
about understanding.
Mm.
It's
That's
all
right.
about understanding. There are a lot of Nigerian men that are also married to. There are a lot of Igbo men that are also married to South Africans, and I know one
Mhm.
that they are living very well, very, very well. So it's all
I
about
know a lot.
understanding.
I know a
I
lot.
know, I know, I know a lot.
I
I
want to
know a
ask
lot, but
Lovisa a question. I want to ask Lovisa a
okay.
question.
Yes, dear.
This especially South Africans married to West Africans. It's really
Mhm.
it's really bit of a struggle here.
Oh
South
yeah.
Africans accepting it. What do you think is the reason? Because I have a lot of people, like 80% of South African ladies I know are married to Nigerians, Ghanaians, Congolese. But you are always seeing either their family are having issues, their friends, their colleagues. They're always like, why would you go and settle? What's actually the problem of acceptance of where a person decides to marry? Like, what do you think is the problem? Why do South Africans, a lot of the men, especially some ladies now, add to that number? Why do they like to frown at somebody's choice of love? Why? What do you think?
For me, when I met my husband, it was difficult because I'm just coming from high school, coming to Johannesburg, coming to mind my business when I met this man. And I was really young in structure and in age. So even holding hands in public was really difficult. There were times that I didn't even want to walk with him because anywhere we walk around, it's either I'm a gold digger, I'm a prostitute, trying to get money out of him. I hear this from my own sisters. You see me walking with this man, you calling me a gold digger. If I leave this man, you're gonna be running after him. Bro, I'm not leaving my man for you. This is the thing. Girl. They don't like the truth. I always told them, I run with this man daylight. The sun is up. Everybody see me. At night, you call me the gold digger in the morning. You are running with Nigerians at night too. You are hiding.
That's my point. You see this thing you're saying now.
Us as women. Women, we are so wicked to ourselves. You see me walking with a Ghanaian dark-skinned man. You come and call me that. At night, you are the one running with them. You don't have problem with that. You don't want to own your truth. I'm in love with this man. I'm scared the society is gonna say something. Man, I had it all. From the side of my husband, where he was going to church, I was called a prostitute. They thought he met me at a tavern, at the club, at the Shabin. They thought that. I was called names. We ended up leaving the church. They told him, they said she's just coming to eat your money and she's gonna be gone. 10 years later, they still see me with him. They ask me, is she still the same girl? He's like, yeah. You know, it's just owning the truth. If you are a woman, you are in love with a foreign man, you gotta be strong. You gotta stand for this man. You have to stand for this man. There are times where I had to, the police station, they knew me. They called me Mama Ghana because I will go there. If you take my husband's money, I'm coming to that police station. You will give me my money. That is my children's money. Oh, yes. You will give it to me. I had to teach my husband this. I had to tell my husband, babe, if somebody take the money, look at the badge, write the name down. I go hand that black stem down. I'm going to hand that black stem down. He must give me my children's money. You're not going to do that. My husband, everywhere he go, he had to cold drink everybody. Cold drink. Oh, my brother, give me cold drink. Oh, my brother, cold drink. For what? For what?
Where were you guys living at the time? Were you living in Johannesburg or in smaller cities?
Johannesburg, Kenton Park.
Okay.
Just one day he had a very important program to attend. He went out. He was about to get into the car when this police car stopped. When it stopped, they put him inside the van for no reason. I'm looking outside. I'm like, why is the car not moving? You're gonna be late. I call him. He said, baby, I'm behind the van, police van. I said, what did you do? He said, I don't know. These people just caught me and put me in the van. Girl, come and see this woman running like a crazy woman in the street, hunting out the van. Give me my husband. Yo, South Africa nearly made me, I was about to lose my mind. I don't want to lie. I was about to lose my mind because I know this man doesn't do anything illegal. I know.
What do you think about like South Africans thinking that every foreigner is doing something bad?
That's my headache.
Yes.
This is my
Olivia,
headache.
you know where it starts? Do you know where it starts? It starts from the airport. When I come to the US, 2 weeks, I was sitting by the window crying. 2 weeks, I'm in the US, I'm crying. I'm sitting by the window, looking outside, thinking of my country, how beautiful my country is. When somebody enter the country in the US, you are in the system, baby. You can't run away. Your 6 months is over. They're going to get you out of here. In South Africa, you get in with a visiting visa, with whatever visa you come in. They don't track you down. They let you be. Wherever they will meet you, they will only collect 1,000 rand. Give me 1,000 rand and continue with your life. Give me 600, continue with your life. The people who are on top are the one messing up the country. Instead of you, when you meet a Nigerian who has overstayed, to send him off. No, brother, give me 600. You put it in your pocket, the person's still in the country. There is a legal way to be in the country. That's what we did
So
when we
it
get here.
gives room for both the good, the bad, the ugly to be in the
Yeah,
country.
Oh, yes.
The well-meaning and the non-well-meaning.
It does. It does. I'm telling you, there were places where I went with him with his all these papers that he has. He had to still pay bribe. He had to still pay bribe. And my husband doesn't like arguments. He give you the ID, he give you the citizenship paper, he give you all these papers. You still want the 1,000 rand. He's gonna give it to you because he doesn't want to argue with you. He doesn't have time. And my heart at that time,
that bribe
my
thing,
heart is
it makes me
hurting.
mad. It makes,
Yeah,
you know, if I
my
have
heart
that money,
is broken. I'm
you know,
like,
if I
man,
have that money to pay you, and even if I have it, my children need yogurt. My children need food. I can't be spending the money I don't have paying you bribe for nothing.
it's
But,
it's
but,
just
but
too
me personally, I've not experienced somebody. Is it just the men or the women? Chito, have you experienced it personally? Because I've not experienced anybody
Olivia,
that
I
stopped
have.
me.
You see,
Really?
this permit issue. You see, permit issue in South Africa, it's hot cake. Now people have to pay money, even when their documents are fake.
correct. Yes.
They went and got it from anywhere. They just go and pay money, and it gets to me. I heard somebody saying a few weeks ago that they paid 100 and something thousand rand to get a permit, a permanent resident.
Olivia,
And
you
I'm
will
like,
pay.
what the hell? My husband has
Olivia,
been
you
here,
will pay.
applied for how many months? It's been there. I said, how come you that just came, you are getting permanent resident?
got
Many
it.
people who have been here don't have it. And they say, hey, Chitu, your husband has to pay. I said, for freaking Olivia, see, things happen, no, but it's not everything. You know, it's not our country.
I know.
Our country,
For
there are
me,
different
then I think,
laws. We can't come and just
yeah,
start
I think my
forcing
husband,
things.
he said he experienced it back in the days when he was not yet in the system, when he was not yet, working as a medical doctor. I think he experienced it. But after then, maybe it became better for him. Who knows? Before I came, because when I came, things were better for him. But for me personally, I've not experienced it, but I know people that have experienced it. But when you're hearing from people, you don't know which is which. I've never been stopped by a policeman to say, give me any money.
No, for police, I've never see, but that one I can tell you, Cape Town police, you will never catch them take bribe. I've never.
Okay.
Come to Johannesburg. Come to Johannesburg.
I've heard
Come to
Johannesburg stories from even South Africans.
my
I've heard that
husband,
one 1,000 times.
No,
But in
Joburg
Cape
is
Town,
different.
you will never
oh
see,
yeah,
you will never see a police in Cape Town. They will book you. They will certainly book you for a wrongdoing, but they will never take your money. They will never. I've never
That's why I
heard
say
here.
it starts from there. The officials, people who are put in place to do their job. In this country
To
where
do
I
the right
am,
thing.
if you are put in a place to do your job, you better do
You do
it
your
right.
job.
That's
You better do
Exactly.
it right because they're going to get you. They are going to get you. In South
Right.
Africa,
It's true.
I feel like if, man, I remember that time I was mad at Zuma because Zuma was the one leading at that time. I say, this president and all these people who are in power, they travel. They know the system in the US. Why don't
They
you
know,
copy
they
this?
know. No,
Why
the
don't you
thing
copy
is,
this beautiful thing?
well, South Africa, is better than Nigeria. So let's.
Of
I've not
course.
been to the US before. So if you're looking at South African system, for me, I think what is faulty is not a lot as much as Nigeria. Nigerian system is 60% faulty. South African system, I might say, yeah, lack of accountability is
Yes.
what is killing Africa.
Accountability,
Africa
yes.
generally, yes,
Yes.
yes. Lack
If
of
I enter
accountability.
Nigeria, if I enter
Especially Nigeria as a country. Nobody should come and tell me that I'm talking bad against my country, because as it stands now, Nigeria is literally dilapidating. So that one may be
you see that
a
country.
discussion for another day. It's sad. It's sad.
It's sad because I can tell you when we used to come and visit US, and the first time I visit here, the airport where we landed the first time, this is my first impression. The airport where we landed, I asked my husband if that was America or not. He said, we are in America. I say, you lie. Because when I think of O.R. Tambo Airport, the most beautiful compared to JFK in New York.
Can you
And I
imagine?
was just wondering, God, why don't my people copy the system here? My country is more beautiful than where I am. I'm telling you. The road system, my country is beautiful, man. It's so beautiful.
No,
Oh
it
my
is.
God. I was just like, I cried, Olivia, 2 weeks. I was just crying because I realized how beautiful my country is and how the system is wrecked up. If the system from here can be taken to South Africa, man, that country will oh my God.
No,
Oh my
for
God.
me, I would think sometimes some South Africans just stereotype each foreigner, because from your story now,
Oh
it's
yeah.
because your husband is just a foreigner. That's why people were,
Mm.
the stereotype. If the stereotype can be lifted up a little and say, okay, this foreigner, what can you offer? Let us see. Are you a criminal? For you not to tag
That's what I
everybody a
was
criminal
saying.
is the problem. Because if you tag
That's
everybody
what
a
I was
criminal, you'll be
saying.
antagonistic over everybody. You'll be angry. If you see
Yes.
somebody that is a foreigner, you think, okay, hey, this person is coming
He's
to
a
do
thief.
something wrong.
How
It's
did he
not
become a
always the
thief? How did
case.
he become?
It's
How can
not
a
And you
foreigner
know
always the
become
some
a
case.
South
thief?
and you know some South African ladies now, they now hide their foreigner boyfriends or husband. They are not bold to say it out
They
because
don't
they
want to
Exactly
say
don't
it
now.
want,
because they don't want
yeah,
to be hated. They don't want to be
yes.
hated. But
Exactly.
what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah, if you
How
want
are
to do
you gonna
something, do
live
it
your
with your
life
full
hiding
chest.
this man?
You don't need to start hiding it, or
Oh
like they are
no.
not feeding you, of course. So why should you hide your relationship if you're so into it?
Yeah,
Flaunt it,
so like
girl.
you should share your story someday. Because I think
That's
that's
why
the
I'm saying
genesis.
that
If the
they
hate
work with
can be
them.
lifted out a little, if we
Hmm.
can see like everybody
Cherish.
as everybody, then I
It's
can
hard.
deal with you personally. If you're a criminal, I deal with you as a criminal.
Oh yeah.
If you're a migrant, I just deal with you as a simple migrant. Yes, you're a migrant. Yeah, I might not like the fact that you're in my country, but you're a human as well. If that
Cherish.
can be lifted
Cherish.
out, I think
Cherish.
the
It's
half
hard.
of it.
It's
It's
hard.
hard, I
It has
know.
really
I
Yeah,
know.
eaten deep. It has
that's
really.
what I'm
Do you
saying.
know?
Like in
Do
this
you know
country, you
sometimes?
see
Okay.
something, you say something. You can't keep quiet. You know
Hmm.
that Abdul is selling something next.
You're not saying anything to the police. You're not saying anything to anybody,
Exactly.
and you're fine.
That
South
is
Africa, that's all it
you're
needs.
quiet.
You see
And
And
they
something,
will
you
come
say
to
quiet.
something
Cherish
so that we
and
can
Chichi's
Why
stop
are
page
you
this
and be
quiet?
nonsense.
telling us. And they'll come
Why
and
are
be
you
telling us,
quiet?
we are not the
If
police.
you
We
know the
cannot arrest these
person,
people.
call the police and say this house they are doing
Mhm.
something illegal. Go and
No,
catch them.
no, Olivia, they will not call somebody. They will go to Abdul and say, Abdul, I see you selling something. Abdul, give me 500, or otherwise I'm gonna tell. Abdul will give you 500, and Abdul will keep selling. That's what it is. I don't know whether
Hmm.
it's the poverty or it's just the hunger for money. I just don't know. I don't know. If you see
Then
something, you see this is
that
wrong. That
happens,
I was saying on my YouTube channel that when I was talking
hi
about this whole
Glory
thing, I
Young,
said
welcome.
a Nigerian Ebuka will not come from Nigeria and come and land in South Africa, and Ebuka will start selling drugs. No, Ebuka must come through me maybe and say, Lobisa, this is what I have. What do you do? It's either I'm gonna say, hey, police, here's Ebuka showing me this white stuff that I don't know, so come and help. Or me as Lobisa, I'm gonna say, Ebuka, how do we sell, bro? How much do I get from you? You see, that's
Hmm.
why it
Exactly.
starts. There's no way he can
Exactly.
come from
That's
Nigeria and start selling
what we
anything.
all is just saying. People are hating others because the country's security is compromised. That is the thing. Because
Hmm.
if the security is
Hmm.
not compromised, the police,
Hmm.
everybody are doing their job. You can't just see me and I don't even know what the white substance. I've not seen it in my life.
That's
Then
the point.
want to
That's
just
the
hate me
point.
for
That's
no
the
reason.
point. I've never seen it. I don't even know
I
what it
don't know
is.
how it looks. I don't know we don't do it. Even to the point that I don't know. Someone's phone is ringing. Okay,
it's
so
mine. My husband is calling me.
okay. Oh, sorry. So even
It's
to the
okay.
point that the general public, like by default, you're tagged as, even sometimes if you're
Olivia is
interviewing
hard.
a nanny, you say, are you a Nigerian? Even this my nanny that I'm staying with now, she had that issue. I said yes.
You
I tell
said
you yes, I'm a
so.
Nigerian, but
I
like
said
really,
so.
what? Why? Am I? Do I look? If you hey God, you have to defend yourself first. It's sad. It's sad,
Olivia.
but it is.
Olivia,
Chitu.
you know,
Yeah.
when I moved to, see, I think I made that video. I'm going to share it soon. But this is my recent house where I'm staying now. When we moved into this house, my neighbors, most of them here are white people. I have
Mm.
2 South Africans. Do you know those people when they came to greet us? The thing they kept on asking was, "Are you from Tanzania?" And my husband said, "Why do you think we are from Tanzania?" I said, "No, we just want to know." I just opened my mouth. I said, "No, we are not Tanzanians. We are Nigerians." Do you know my neighbors left? And they didn't say anything. Only for her to invite me one day. And she kept on telling me, "Chitu, tell me the truth. Where are you from?" I went and brought my passport. I said, "Look at, we are from Nigeria." They say, "No, with the kind of things we've heard about
Silent night, you've
Nigerians."
been added.
I don't do that. Hey, my child, this they want to make me mad.
Sorry.
God.
Sorry,
Oh,
Chitu.
God. Do you know these people never believed? I was not asking my husband. I said, "What's this thing?" And that was when I just really came. I was like, why don't these people really believe that we are Nigerians? Why do they really feel we are from somewhere else? My husband has said, maybe because of the stereotype, the way they perceive Nigerians to be, they just feel everybody is the same. I was like, but these people don't even know us. They've not even given us a chance to prove ourselves. And now they are already giving us a place, giving us a tag from Tanzania. It's not up until recently that these people started coming around and like, wow, we really cannot believe that you people are Nigerians. See, till date, I still try to process it. Why would somebody want to give me another nationality that I'm not from? Just so they can embrace me.
Yes, now. I had this experience with my nanny. She thought I was a Congolese. She said, when I came to pick her, she said, "I thought you're a Congolese." I said, "I'm not a Congolese." Her face was like this. I said, "I'm not a Congolese." She said, I said, "I'm not. I'm a Nigerian. No. You met a Nigerian." She kept quiet. I said, "What's the problem?" What's the problem? She said, "No, I just thought you're a Congolese." I said, "Did I ever tell you I'm a Congolese?" She said, "No."
Congolese.
So then why will you think I should say, "I just thought"? I said, "No, you met a Nigerian." No. So I said in my mind, if you want to us to say bye bye, let's say. But it's just a stereotype. I do not. Yeah. Yes, Miss Lobisa, please, if you can come back, that would be nice. That would be nice if you can come back. We lost her.
Okay.
Someone is on the chat. Silent night.
What more do you want?
Silent night. Are you? Can you hear us?
All right. Okay. Okay, go play, all right? Go to bed soon, all right? Kiss mama.
Silent night.
Love you.
Is that someone? Is that someone's name here, or is it Miss Lobisa that is Silent night? Because I added somebody that said Silent night. Can you hear me? Can you guys see someone else on the chat? So it's so sad, but it is what it is, It is what it is, honestly, and we have to live with it, or what can we do? I pasted the link again in case somebody wants to join. Your hair is not nice, so don't come out here.
Please
How
let
to
the
wash
girl
your hair?
be. Let Uma shine her shine, please.
Go and wash. Oh. If you want to join the chat before we round up, you can join. I just posted the link again. Nicole, go and wash your hair. I'm coming, okay? I just posted the link if you want to join the chat. If you have something to say, that would be nice. If you have any experience, we would like to hear from you and hear what you have to say.
Good boy. Kiss mama.
Does anyone have something else to
Love
say?
you.
Okay, let her just bath you tomorrow. I can wash your hair, okay? So Chitu some of these experiences it still boils down to people not stereotyping people at the end of the day, because
My
you
dear, it's
can't just
tiring.
imagine, you can't just assume. Auntie, don't watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it. Just back there.
It's tiring. It's
You
tiring.
can't
I'm
just you
telling
can't
you.
just assume and say that this person is this thing when you don't even know, you've not heard. Silent Night spoiled the show. Who is Silent Night here though? We don't know who Silent Night is. Um, we don't know, but yeah, if you want to come back and say something, Lobisa, please come back. You had a lot to say. So, but it's when you marry to a foreigner and you're a South African, I think you have a first-hand experience, and you also share what some people are going through. You also share in it. So somebody say
Mm.
stereotype exists in both South Africans and foreigners. Are you saying Neo? Hi Neo, how are you? Thank you for joining. Neo, are you saying it's both within South Africans to South Africans, or you're saying I didn't understand that? It's so sad, but it is what it is. Just the mindset. But I think some of our videos are helping people to understand some things better, because a lot of South Africans don't even understand foreigners and don't understand their struggles and some things about it. So I think it's beginning to help people understand more about Nigerians and other foreigners. Shitu, what do you think?
Sorry, come again. I
I
wasn't
said
here. What did you
some
say?
of those videos we make, telling people about
Mm.
Nigeria and South Africa, like talking about our experiences generally and as
Mm.
Nigerians and foreigners. I think it's also a
Mm.
good platform to help make people
It is.
understand.
It is. It is just that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just that some people take it the wrong way. They just feel we're talking about South Africa, Nigeria. Some just feel we are even abusing them. There was one lady that came and said we are abusing South Africa, that we are here. Why must we talk about them? That they are tired. But I had to just make this lady understand. If we don't put these videos out there, how can we just even cover this gap? How can we make you understand our differences? She said there's nothing she wants to understand, that we are just saying these things. But what just gets me going is that a lot more people learn from these things than the few who are complaining about it. A lot are learning
Okay,
from
Chitu,
it. And
let's
I think
address
we
what.
must keep doing. We must keep
Okay,
putting these videos out.
let's address what Neil said. He says
What
foreigners
did you
say
say?
South Africans are lazy, yet there are
Mm,
lots of South Africans um that are educated and they own businesses. You
mm.
might want to look at it from a balanced perspective. Okay, so
I'm looking
um
for his comment. I'm
I'm
looking
sorry,
I
for.
guys. I
think
had to
Okay,
go because I was
foreigners
talking to
say
my
South
husband.
welcome
Africans are
back.
lazy.
Sorry there, welcome
Yet
back. So for me,
South
I
Africans.
personally, it still
Yes,
has to do
there
with
are a lot of South
stereotype.
Africans. Thank you.
You understand? It still has to do with stereotype. If you're well educated, or not just education, like if you're
Hmm.
enlightened, you won't stereotype a whole country and say that people from a whole country are lazy. For
I think I
me,
made that video. I think I made that video one time like that.
talking
It
about
was.
South
Oh,
Africans
that's
being
true.
lazy, right?
I think I made
They are
that
not.
video.
Let me
South
tell you, South
Africans
Africans are
are
not
hard
lazy.
workers. I have studied with these people. I was almost frustrated. The way these people work hard is
No,
cool.
no,
Because
no. Let me answer now. South Africans, we are not lazy now. Let me tell you where this come from. I, I personally went and looked for a store in Captain Park as a South African. I entered the office. I said, I'm looking for a store because I want to open a salon. My husband was not there. He just gave me a go ahead, go and do it because I'm busy. I went to that lady and I told her, I talked to her, and then she told me everything and stuff. And then later on, the lady called me, said that she cannot give me the store. I didn't realize that I'm competing with somebody else. So next time I go with my husband, he see a dark man, foreign man, he think money. Then this lady start talking to my husband like he's ready to give my husband the store. Most times when I work with my husband, I want him to talk for himself. I don't want to enter and use my language
to make people understand that what he's saying. I want him to talk because he always say, Lobisa, if you speak your language, maybe they will have mercy on me, or maybe they will understand me better. This lady was ready to give my husband store, and the price was different from what she gave me. You understand? So it's not that we are lazy or anything. There are things we cannot get because our people are focused on the money. How much can I get out of somebody from a foreign land? And how much I can give him? I cannot give you much. I can give you exactly the money that you need, that I have to pay. But sometimes we compete with our foreign brothers because our foreign brothers, they are ready to like help to put money out and get what they want. So it's not about us being lazy. We are not lazy. I've seen South Africans who have tried and failed. I've done my own store in my own store that I'm paying 7,000 a month. And outside my store, there were still Zimbabweans selling the same thing that I'm selling inside my store. You understand where this comes from? And look at this. The police will come and then try to remove these people. Instead of them removing these people completely, they will still collect the money from these vendors who are trying so hard to get money out here, and then let them sit in front of my store where I'm selling the same exact thing that they are selling outside my store. It comes from the people who are in power. It comes from the people who are in power. There's no way you can come to the United States and start carrying the cabbage on your head and start selling it. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. For you to sell something, you got to be inside the store. You got to pay the taxes. In South Africa, you can take an iron board and sit outside and start doing the nails. While Olivia has a store that she's paying the taxes, she's paying a lot of money for that store, and then she still doesn't get the customer because Lobisa came with an iron board and started doing the nails outside for 50 rands, while Olivia is supposed to be charging 100 rands. How do we work on that? You understand it? I own the store, I'm paying taxes. This person with an iron board doing the nails out here, he doesn't pay no tax. He put the money inside the pocket and go. But I have a lot of things to pay. I have water to pay on the store. I have electricity to pay on the store. I still have to pay the rent on the store. How does this person with an iron board contribute to the community of the country? While I'm in the store, you see it. So exactly. It's deeper. I'm telling you, it's so deep. And if it does not be settled from the roots, it's still gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be a whole thing we are going through. It's gonna be xenophobic. We are coming back. It's a new year. We start again. It's a new thing. We go again. Xenophobic attack. We come back next year. All the time, it's gonna be the same thing.
So the system, then the mindset of the people. First of all, you're talking about the system. The system has to put a lot of things in place. Then the mindset of the people also have to change towards, probably foreigners, and because there are some foreigners also that pay tax. Like I talked about tax.
That's what I'm saying.
Heavily on tax every year.
I'm telling you, sister. That's why I say it starts from the roots.
A lot of tax. So you can't think that all foreigners don't pay tax.
Let me tell you,
the government and all that.
I knew people who had all the papers, everything done. My sister, nobody will fight for you. Olivia, go and get a store now and start a business. Nobody will fight the people who are outside your store selling the same thing that you sell in the store. Nobody will fight for you. Somebody can come and jump off Tambo. The next day, that person will start selling something that you are selling. There's nobody gonna ask her, where's your paper? What are you doing? How did you get approval to do this? In the United States, you can't just jump off the plane and start selling. You can't do that. You can't start doing the hair in the streets. You can sister, when I say 2 weeks, I was crying. I was not joking, I was crying. 2 weeks. I didn't see no beggar in the street. I didn't see no vendor. I didn't see no market in the street, somebody selling the apples, the banana. You want that, get inside the store so that woman will make money and pay the building so that the taxes and everything will be deducted. But in South Africa, you can do whatever you want. You can sell anywhere, every corner, every street. Kempton Park, I went to Kempton Park from the 2003. When I came back to Kempton Park in 2007, it was different. 2010, it was totally different, dirty and nasty now. Right now, it's worse because everybody's doing business everywhere. You can't even see the store when you are looking for one because people are right in front of the store. How do we deal with that? How do we deal with that? It's not easy. I'm telling you, when I got out of South Africa, it was painful, but I had to make peace with the fact that I'm going to be okay. My kids are going to be okay. I don't have to deal with these things anymore. When I had the store that I rented where I'm doing the salon and everything, this same guy, the owner of the store, kicked me out. You know why? Because a Ghanaian sister who works for me went to this guy and said, I can pay a better rent than Lobisa do. So get her out of here. Let me take over and put my salon stuff and start over. The man told me that he was starting a new store. He's going to sell blankets and coats. And I said, it's okay. The day I'm moving, Olivia, my own Ghanaian didn't help me to move. I didn't see this girl in the morning. I called her, I said, baby, we need to move. She didn't answer the phone. When I moved my stuff, the same Ghanaian lady came with the same material and put it back in. She didn't talk to me. She didn't say nothing. It's hate. We hate ourselves as dark as we are. We hate ourselves. This lady took the store over. The man didn't say nothing. The owner of the store, I didn't call him. I didn't say anything. I took everything. I put it at home. I got sick for 3 weeks. I had to go back to Free State, to my grandmother's house, to go and take care of myself. When I came back, I went to Tsakani. Now I'm getting out of Kempton Park. I went to Tsakani to go and start my business there. It didn't take 3 months. That girl couldn't afford that store that I could afford. And the man called me. You tell me, is it not hatred? Is it not competition between all of us? It is. It is. The things I went through, like, I'm telling you, it takes both of us as foreigners, as citizens. It takes both of us. It's on both sides. There's nothing wrong with foreigner. There's nothing wrong with us. We have to do the right thing. You hear something, you know something, say something. As a foreigner, you know your place in the country. Okay, I have my paper, I have this, I move the right way, like we do here. Here, you move the wrong way, they're going to get you out of here. They don't play with you. They do not. Start your salon inside your house, try to blow dry somebody, they're going to get you out of here. What are you doing? Are you certified for that? Papa, stop. Are you certified for that? No. So you cannot do it. Everything is all the law. The law of the land works. The law in South Africa, it works where they want it to work. I don't know where. Because it doesn't work for you as a foreigner. It doesn't work for me as a citizen. If I could have looked for a job in South Africa, I know I would have not got one. Because my family is not well known. I don't know big people. When my sister was looking for a job, as a South African as she was, this guy told my sister, get 6,000 or sleep with me. I put you in the mine. You're going to get money. That's what my sister called me. I'm here. My sister's calling me, please give me 6,000. This guy said, it's either I'm going to sleep with him or I'm going to pay 6,000. He'll put me in the mines. So who's helping who? It's a confused situation. My sister, up until now, he finished matric long before me. 3 years before me. But she still doesn't have a job in South Africa. And we're going to put all this on foreigners. Foreigners are taking our wives. Foreigners, you're taking my job. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who do you support? In the place where I come from, sister, there's a store where I worked as a teenager from high school. I worked there peeling the potatoes, making fries. That is like people that we know. And then Abdul came from Baghdad and opened a similar store in the same street, but at the end of the corner. The people in the community went and support Abdul. Then Fatima Shad, who's been here, who's been in the community forever, was no more supported. That store had to close. Abdul still make the money from who? From the community members. I'm not saying don't support a foreigner, but remember you have your people. You understand? They all went to Abdul, and then this store had to close where I was working. And now you are saying foreigners are bad, foreigners are bad. Are you not the one who went to Abdul's store while the Demashatzi was there selling the same thing? We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves, sister. It really needs to be, it's something that we have to dig deeper into it. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Why can't I love my brother? Why can't I love a Nigerian? I personally had 2 people who were helping me in the house. They are from Zimbabwe. Beautiful women, Naume and Mercy. Beautiful women. And these women, they will never steal nothing. Even if I leave them in the house with the kids, they will never take nothing from me, except the money I have to pay for them. I didn't have to tell them that they are from Zimbabwe. I didn't have to tell them that they are foreigners. They lived happily. The time that I left, I had to leave them. I didn't know who to give them to. They were human beings, beautiful human beings.
Exactly. Exactly. Seeing ourselves as
So
human, seeing everybody as a human being first.
Oh yeah.
Before the nationality, before you see the nationality, before you see class, before you see educational background, before you see this. Seeing everybody as humans first, because if you see everybody as human, you can't stereotype against your fellow human being.
Oh yeah. It starts from the paperwork
tendency.
now. It starts from the paperwork now. When I got to this country, Olivia, I couldn't rent a place. Ask me why. Because everywhere I go, they ask me, do you have a social security? I say, what is that? They say, a social security number. Do you have it? I said, no. They say, we can't rent you a place. And I went from office to office. They tell me one thing. In South Africa, you can go from office to office. You'll find an answer somehow. Somebody will find a way to get you in and take money from you. In this country, an A is an A B is a B. We work together here. That saloon charges $70. That saloon charges $70. Choose the one you want. That's how it works. But in South Africa, it's not like that. It's not like that. Social security, I couldn't rent a place. I couldn't work. I had no job. There's no way you can go without social security. You can never go anywhere. For you to get the job, you did that social security. And you are not going to get it from the streets. You're not going to get it from the corner somewhere. You are going straight through the government. And all the things will be processed until they come back to you. But in South Africa, how do we do it? It's not like that. It's not like that. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody has to camera these people and get them arrested, all of them. They have to be arrested.
I think, and for me, I think it's an African problem, because
it is.
It's an African problem generally. Then when you talk about Africa now, there's an African country that is better than others. South Africa is still better than the likes of Nigeria, the likes of Zimbabwe, because like some countries in Africa are worse and are worse, more corrupt. Most African leaders are corrupt. Everybody's selfish in Africa. Myself, what I will gain. You don't think about your neighbor. You don't think about, okay, if I do this, how will the people feel?
The neighbor,
the next person feel? But it's all about me. So it's all, I feel it's selfishness that is making African leaders, and so it goes from the leader to the office, the head of the office, to Nigeria. Our own, it has spreaded like a wildfire everywhere.
It's dangerous.
Any office you go to, they want to collect bribe. If not, they are not even normal things that you should go to an office to do. They will collect bribe. If not, you will not do that thing.
Oh yeah. Where you know that this is
normal thing. I'm supposed to do this thing. Okay, I came before you. I want to do before Miss Lobisa. Okay, bring money. They'll say bring money. If you bring, you do, and be going your way. So I think it's an African problem, but
that's what it
maybe
is.
once in a while we should be coming and talking about these things. I don't know if it's gonna help. It's gonna bring awareness.
You see what Nemo say, Lobisa, on that country. If it was South Africa, you will get that from the back door. Oh yeah. You will get it from somewhere. Somehow, some way, something has to work out for you. That is one thing that as South Africans we have to work on. I tell you, they are good foreigners, people who are there to do the right thing. Lead them to the right places, they will do it. But if you start taking bribe, do you think that foreigner is going to respect you? No. Because he feeds you. He feeds you. So somebody who feeds you, they have a way of insulting you sometimes. He feeds you. He gives you Coke every day. My brother, give me cold drink. He can insult you at any time because you can't even afford cold drink, bro. Really? No. It has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop. Seriously. We have to support each other in every way possible. Olivia is from Nigeria. She might know how to sew. Olivia, how do I sew? Teach me how to sew. I pay you 500. Teach me. You teach me. I have the
Hi,
skill.
Fabian and
South
Mom.
Africa,
Welcome.
I think in South Africa, long before, there used to be classes for cooking, sewing, and all that. They remove it off the system. And with West African people, they know how to braid, they know how to sew,
Exactly.
they know how to do a lot of stuff. But we don't know. We you know, and it beats us because when they come, they know how to do this stuff. If Olivia know how to braid well, why will I go to Neo? Neo doesn't know how to braid well. She's managing now. I'm going to Olivia because she knows how to do it best. You understand? So I wish they could bring back all that. Teach people skill. Let them learn skills, and then you can put them out. There are people with certificates, and ma'am, I don't need no certificate, but I live my best life. I don't need none of that. But there's somebody who have a certificate, BCom, BBB, but they don't have a job. They just have that
Exactly.
paper. They just have that
Exactly.
paper. Some went to the grave with that paper. They are still owing those fees. Brother, oh God, South Africa will make me crazy. Lord, oh my God. Oh my God.
Exactly. Like me, all the
For
money
me to
I
leave,
paid, I
Olivia,
paid to
for
study.
me
I'm
to leave
not.
that country, man, I had to fight my husband. I say, if you are going to stay, look, if you decide that you want to stay in South Africa, I'm going to Ghana to take care of your mother. You stay here. That's what I told my husband. I say, if you're not ready to leave, okay, let's not go to the States. I'm going to Ghana to take care of your mom and have peace of mind. You stay here and die. That's what I told him. Then he could see that at this point I'm serious. I packed my things. I didn't care how I'm gonna get there. I packed everything. He couldn't believe it. I said, it's either we are going to stay or I'm going to Ghana to take care of your mom and stay there. That's it. Because I'm not gonna stay all night thinking, where are you? Because he used to drive everywhere to Soweto. My husband knew South Africa than I do. He knew that place than I do because he was doing tourism. He was doing a lot of things just to make money, you know. He was a registered businessman with the taxes and everything we used to file and all that. To him, it was all about how he started and how he has
Exactly.
established. And now I'm telling him
Already.
to go. And he kept telling me, Lobby said, you know how hard it is to start here in this country? Do you know how much I've paid to get where I am? It's not easy. I said, no, I don't care. I'll go to Ghana if I have to, because I don't want to be there if they kill you. I don't want to be your widow. I'm not gonna be your widow. I'll go to your mom. Your mom will dress for you, not me. It's really hard. It's really
It's
hard.
hard. It's hard. So let's read some of the comments. Work
Mhm.
with us. Says, I was telling my brother that I love how Nigerian men are resourceful when it comes to doing hair in South Africa.
Mm,
In South Africa, only knows her own. Okay, in SA, men only knows hair only if he works in a salon. Nobisa, how are they gonna teach people those skills? Because they will allocate a budget for that project and the money will end up in their own pockets and not used for the purpose. The same
you
corruption.
see how
The same
yo
corruption. The same corruption, like the one in Nigeria. If you go to Nigeria, Nigeria is a disaster now. Like you talking about South Africa, and if we
Nigeria is
literally
worse. I know Nigeria is worse. Nigeria is worse. It's serious. South Africa is much better because at least it's developed and everything, but in some places it's not easy. It's not easy at all. There's this guy from my town, Virginia. I come from Melodian, Virginia. He cooks, he sell quota, he do this, he do that. He reached out to me needing help. You know, I couldn't hesitate to help this guy because I can see he's trying. He's trying. It's not easy. Yo, it's not easy. It's not easy, I'm telling you. No matter how you try, the support that you will expect it will come, it will not come. It will not come. You open a salon, you do. I tell you, when I moved to Zakani to start that salon, I was so happy. I started the first one, I started the second one, but I was surrounded more by Ghanaians, the people that I thought maybe we will hold each other's hands. I call a meeting, I say, women, let's get a bigger store in the mall because we were close to the mall. That's why I had that salon there. I said, let's get a bigger store. Everybody rent your chair. Let's see how much we can pay. Find your own customer. Let's use this store and decorate it, make it nice. Do you know what these girls were doing? If I'm in my store, they were, oh God. They started opening salons like from house to house, house to house, house to house. So in one street, there's 12 salons.
Hey, that's the
This is
business
Olivia,
killer.
this is Lobisa, this is Katrina, this is this is that. And it started a fight. Because me, I don't have time. If you waste my time, I'm out. I don't want to stress myself. So I ended up giving it to my sister-in-law. I said, you know what? You're going to be here and fight with these people in your language because I don't want to be in the middle of it. And I don't want to take anything out of anybody's mouth. They are eating from this and I cannot take out of it. My sister-in-law called me, say, Mary comes to the salon while I'm blowing somebody's hair. I turn my back. Mary is talking to the customer. That's customer. Next time, come to my... It was just crazy. Like, oh my God. I'm glad I'm out. I'm so glad I'm out, sister. I'm so glad I'm out. I'm so
Nomad
glad
Steak said, Lobisa, South Africa came from vicious system of apartheid. Keep that in mind, my sister. We are still getting there. Well, I think you're making sense because the
No,
apartheid is
no, look, I don't have a problem with where we are coming from. Where we are coming from, it's one reason we should stick together and make the right decisions. We came from a bad state, I'm telling you. We came from a bad state. But after getting out of there, what are we doing? We are splitting. We are the ones splitting ourselves. We came out of it.
exactly.
We have to be stronger together and stand for what is right. My foreign brother
Exactly.
comes in. Hi, Olivia, how can I help you? Which office should I go to do this and that? Direct him. Direct them to where they are supposed to go. Don't take no bribe. Do the right thing. Make sure their papers are correct to be in the country. Yes, we are from where we are coming from. But then how do we make sure that we secure the country? Making sure that everybody is doing the right thing. We are the one instead helping them to mess us up. Not all foreigners are bad. Some came with student visa. They do what they are here to do and they get out. But
And
at
they
the end
leave,
of the
yeah.
day, when xenophobia attack come, it doesn't say, Olivia, you are here with a student visa. Olivia, you are here. They will shovel you. They will just kill you for no reason. You have your paper, you have registered you and all this stuff. You will die for nothing. We came from that pit. Let's stand together and fight for the country to be clean. And the stain of the blood of people who died in that time, we should consider that. When we start taking bribes, we should consider that when we are killing even the innocent ones. We should consider that when they come to the office, ask for the right way to do, and then we start taking bribe on them. That is what our mind should be working on.
And
We are
another thing is the what is it called? These people that do illegal things, let me say foreigners that do illegal things, most of them are known by the police.
oh yes,
Most of them
oh
are
yes,
known.
ma'am.
They are known
Why
because you
was
can't tell me that people around you don't know. Like as you're living
oh,
wherever
come
you're
on.
living now, people around you know what you do. There's no
You
two
know
ways
what?
about
Nom
it.
de steak. You know what? Nom de steak. I'm going to give you just a little bit. Nom de. Go to Kempton Park. When you get to Kempton Park, ask them where is Lagos. Just ask them where is Lagos in Kempton Park, and go and see the crime that happens daylight. Police in uniforms collecting bribes from all these Nigerian brothers out there.
That is
Go
the
to
thing.
Lagos in Kempton Park and you will come and tell me, Lobisa, you are not crazy. You are not crazy. Go to Lagos. When you
Not
jump off the
even
taxi rank,
only in
Lagos is not far from the taxi
not
rank.
only in Kempton Park, everywhere. They
Huh.
know because if you can't tell me you know what I do, you don't do anything, then you complain.
They know, my sister, they work with the police. I'm telling you, they work with the police.
So
Where
somebody
Lagos
comes to my
is,
video and tells me, Olivia, see what is. I say, but the law enforcement agents are not doing the job. Because
I'm telling you, there's no
these
way.
people are trained to capture what's it called, criminals, right? Then you leave criminals, then you come and you come and take the aggression on an innocent person. That's not fair.
Please,
That's not fair.
go to Kempton Park. There's a place called Lagos. You will see the vans for police. When the police get there, you know what they say? My friend. They call them my friend. They're my friends. So you tell me, if a police officer conduct himself like that, do you think these boys there, they are really young people in that area, they just treat them as police who are in need of money? Let me give him his money and get my way. If you go to that area, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you will see with your own eyes, you will witness it. I promise you, you will witness it. There's no way foreigners can, run all over town without access. Oh, hell no. It's not happening.
Act alone.
It's not happening.
Exactly.
It's
they
not
can't
happening.
act alone. You can't come to another place where it's not even your country, then you're acting and nobody can capture you. It's because they don't want to be captured. They don't want to capture them. Because I keep telling them, if somebody tells me that comment, I say, but these people can easily be captured. Some of them, capture them today, they will not persecute them. If you capture and persecute
the next
them,
day they will be released.
Yes.
The next day they will be released.
If you capture the person and you persecute that person, you charge the person for whichever crime. Let any criminal face the wrath of the justice system.
Right now, what I feel like is like everything is just rolling on the wheel of money. That's all. That's what is happening. Everything is running at the wheel of money. That's it. That's it. One police lady arrested my husband at the airport. My husband had no issues with anything. She arrested my husband at the airport. My husband calls me, say, this woman and this other man, they have arrested me. They are police. I'm rushing quickly to the airport, Altambo. I get there. I begin to speak my language to these people. I say, hey, assembly. What is it that he did? What is it that he did? You know what happened? This lady walked with me around. You can tell this is not a professional way of doing things. Tell me what the man did. Let me find a way. If he needs to be arrested, let me carry whatever he needs to give it to me. Then let him go to the cell. Then we'll find a way, get the lawyer. This lady walked me the whole damn airport, trying to explain some foolish story that they thought he was who at the end of the day, this lady asked my husband for money. I told this lady, I said, you know what? You are a police lady and you speak my language. I said, this is what pisses me off. And you're not going to get money out of this man. If not, I will report you. He started apologizing. He ended up becoming a family friend. And I told her, I said, do the right thing. God, you have account. You are going to account to God. You're going to account to God. I said, my husband is not a thief. He's not a drug dealer. He does his business. He has all the books. Why do you have to run this man all over look at the time you wasted. At that time, I'm carrying my baby at my back. This lady is running me all over the airport because he has power. He's wearing uniform. Poor me running after her. Please, ma'am. After that, Olivia, I sat down. I said, wow, Lobisa, really? Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life? At this point, this lady is a family friend. And from that day, I'm so sure that she learned that you have to do the right thing. You have to do the right thing at all times. You cannot, even if you do whatever you are doing, it will take, no matter how long you cook the people, one day you will be caught. You can cook the people for years. One day they will catch you. One day they will catch you. How can you run me all over the airport? My baby is just 3 months. Behind me, you are running me, trying to explain some foolish story. His name is Kofi. Here is the ID. What are you talking about? We thought it was this other. No, man.
Wait, Olivia.
Yes,
Lovisa, I want to ask you a question. How does drugs even make it into South Africa? This thing of
this
drugs,
is what I'm saying. From the airport. I started
hearing it when I entered South Africa. You be hearing, do you know what they call it? They call it powder. Some they call it amala. I'll be asking, what's this thing? They'll say it's drugs. And I just can't help but ask myself, how does this thing enter the country?
How does it cross the
security? Does it
security?
mean that it holds it? Because let's give South Africa that they have it. South Africa, at least they are trying in that system. They have data
Of
of
course.
people. They can track
Oh
anybody down.
yes,
Of
How is
course
it
Lisa.
now.
possible that
It's a
these
developing
people bring
economy,
these
yeah?
things and they don't know how? And I just can't help but tell myself, is it that some people know and they don't want to talk? Because seriously, when it comes to drugs and all these things, we just have to be careful because these people have no joy. Oh. If you speak, oh God, these people can come and kill you overnight. I'm just wondering, is it that the police know these people and because they don't want to get into shitty shootout with these
Mm,
people, they just keep quiet?
mm.
Or is it that they're just getting money
They
and
keep
they'll
quiet
turn?
because they are eating from it too. That's
See,
why they are quiet.
you know what, Lobisa, it's tiring
It's
personally.
fine. That's
I
why
know
you
for
see what
Olivia
Lisa
too.
say. You see what Lisa say. That is
God.
what frustrates the citizens up, and they end up taking the law in their hands because they have no idea how come these people can be functioning, selling, doing whatever they are doing.
Functioning normally, exactly. They function
Yeah,
Yes.
normally
that's why they get
because they can't
frustrated and
function
start
normally
destroying
without.
everything.
Exactly,
That's where
they
the
can't
frustration
function
comes from.
normally.
You can't tell me from the airport. One guy came through the system, crossed over, and he came into the country, and then unfortunately, I think crossing the security at the airport, he was okay because he paid his way with gold and he entered. Unfortunately, when he was busy going around, God sent a policeman to just capture this car. This man was chasing after this car. He stopped them. When he stopped them, the man found gold inside their car and he asked, where did the gold come from? The gold was coming from Ghana. They arrested the guy. And guess what? That guy from Ghana was a pastor, a bastard pastor, bringing
Can
gold
you
into the country.
imagine?
How did he pass through the security at the airport?
These
How did
scanners,
he pass
because we
through?
have scanners at the airports.
Eh?
How come you
How
can't
did he
get these
pass through?
scanners?
Exactly.
Somebody must have
High
collected
tech
money and said, get away.
security. If you go to OR Tambo, the security is up top
It's
notch.
It's
Everything.
time.
So the security is up,
tight.
like it's up to date. So how do these people pass? Exactly, that is the
My
question.
dear.
Neo says the police is on their payroll. Finish.
Oh,
There's no two
yes.
ways about it.
He's telling the
But
truth.
this police, don't they think Chitu, Lobisa, um, Cherish, we deserve to live because we deserve to live our lives peacefully because these
Peacefully.
stereotypes, it has given us more trouble than good. Do you know sometimes I go when Cherish posts a video, especially when there was one video Cherish did about Nigerians stop coming to South Africa, stop
Yeah.
coming to do bad things. Do you know, even some people were in that comment section saying, stop saying such things. Crime knows no nationality. Blah,
Oh,
blah, blah,
yes.
blah, blah, blah. And
Yes.
others still came and said, it's a lie. They are all the same. They are all the same. All of them know the drug dealers. I'm like, will Cherish know drug dealers and she'll be both to come to this video and come and make a video and tell?
It's so
I said, we
sad.
did not kill Cherish. We did not kill Cherish.
It's so sad.
I've never seen with my eye before.
God, this thing is crazy.
It's so sad. It's really sad. I'm telling you, it's frustrating. Sometimes I like recently when they have all these riots happening, I was really sad. I was really sad. I said, my people are destroying what they
We
have
finally
built
see your face,
because they
Tito.
are
We finally see your beautiful face.
frustrated.
They've slept. They've slept.
Yeah,
I
they
have to
slept,
tell
man.
her.
Everything was just upside down. And I saw some people donating bread to them. I was just like, Lord, this country is so blessed, but look at this. Just look at this.
It's true. South Africa is really blessed. South Africa
It
is
is.
It
It
is.
is.
really
I just
blessed.
wish the system, if they can just work on the system. The
It
people
is.
who are, oh my God, the police, oh my goodness, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Seriously. I don't know how they're gonna do it because even the right people, if they are looking for jobs, it's hard for them to get jobs. You can't get into ShopRite, simple ShopRite or Spa, go and work there without knowing somebody. You have to have the last name of somebody who is already in there, who can put you in there.
You
For
know,
me, I
Tola,
knew
Tola
there's
did
no
a
way.
video. Tola did this video on Friday. Tola was telling South Africans to be wise and choose who they will vote. That this was how
Yes.
Nigeria
Yes.
started. that this was how it started, because I still cannot understand how South Africa. I have not been here long, but
and this is
today
how
is not.
Nigeria actually started.
Yes,
Exactly.
I cannot compare
Things
today to
kept
South Africa even a
deteriorating.
few years ago.
Look at Newa says the issue is the corrupt pastors doing. Newa, you can't tell me about the pastors, bro. You cannot with their long shoes that are facing like this, bro.
See, Olivia,
The sharp nose.
Olivia,
Yes,
Lobisa.
yeah.
Do you know when I started thinking about this thing, this drug thing, this crime or whatever? Do you know when I started realizing that if South Africa really wants to catch criminals, they can catch them? You know,
They can.
I think a few weeks ago, there were some Nigerians that they arrested in Cape Town here. I think 8 of them. The news was tough because I went to Parklands. I went to a Nigerian shop, that one in Parklands, to go and buy something. The road was so dry. And I went and I said, what's happening? I was not asking the mama. She now said, yeah, they arrested a few Nigerian people, that FBI and South African hawks came to arrest a few people. I think they said over 100 million rand. They caught them for scams, that they were scamming American women. So FBI have been on their trail.
Yes.
And I said, so if hawks, South African hawks, were able to help FBI catch scammers, these scammers, I now went and read the news. These scammers scammed American ladies of their money.
Oh yes.
I said, if they could help them get
to
these
arrest
people, does it mean that hawks don't have that same power to catch the same people?
The ones
They
in
do.
South
Africa. I said, so what are these people telling me? My husband say, see, just leave these people. They just want to make our life miserable. Just leave them. They want. He said. He told me. He said, Chitu, if these people want to catch all the drug dealers in South Africa in one
They
night,
can.
Chitu,
will
don't use strong language too much so that
yeah.
YouTube
The
will
live
not
stream.
flag the
They
video.
should invite them. They should invite them to help them with this issue. Now, I'm telling you, those shoes, sharp nose, the pastors, when it comes to pastors, you see the pastors, I have issues with
That one
pastors.
is another pandemic, even in Nigeria.
See,
Jehovah,
hey,
with the sharp nose,
That one
you
is
know
another
those shoes,
pandemic.
you see those shoes that are pointy. They, oh Lord Jesus, oh my God, oh Jehovah, I can, oh Lord. Woo! Bodeji. South Africans, they start calling them Bodeji. Daddy, my foot. Lintata, how many daddy? You what?
Mr.
Aibo.
Fuck off, man. Yeah, I'm tired of it. You see the pastor, yeah? I have an issue with the pastor. You see the pastor? Where I'm gonna find the pastor? Where I'm gonna find that man? The pastor, there was no problem. Let me tell you, there was no problem with pastor. I come from Virginia. Virginia is a very quiet place. Pastors used to come there from Nigeria. Hi. Hi. Hey, pastor. Oh. Hi, pastor. Yeah. Don't tell me about pastor, man. Sharp nose, sharp shoe. No, don't tell me. Those guys used to come. And I remember my grandma. My grandmother will make sure he will line up the wire to the there's a field behind our house so that the pastor will have a crusade. That time we don't know nothing about pastors, man. We hear the power that they can manifest this stuff. Hey, pastor. Hi, Chisholm. Hi, Chisholm. Yo. Woman a pastor. Woman a pastor. Olivia, when it comes to pastor, no, man. Shit. Oh, God, forgive me. But these people, no, man.
God forgive me, but God knows the real ones. Say yo.
Yeah,
If you
there
meet the fake ones, they are real ones, no doubt, and God knows them. But the bad ones,
Daddy.
they're even worse
Oh,
than
Daddy.
No.
Daddy, my foot. You, bro. What?
Ha, sugar. No, when it comes to pasta, I thank God, I'm done. I give up. I give
Neil
up on
says, Neil
my
says,
South African people.
when,
I give up on them.
Neil says, when I see a pastor with those shoes, I run for my dear life. I will never enter that church again.
Oh God.
No,
Neo, you are bad.
yo,
Neo
yo,
is
hey, yo,
You-
yo,
no,
Neo says if he sees
yo.
those shoes, he runs for his
Well,
life.
pastor lift my spirit. My spirit become wet. Yo, no way. Because I've worked with them. I've worked with a lot of them. My husband is one of, when he hear pastor, he will run. Oh, pastor, you want water? Pastor, you need this. Pastor, let's buy this. Hey, my money finished because of pastor. My money. Sugar.
Lobisa, you are a
Sugar.
character.
work
Yeah,
with
daddy.
us says
Daddy and
politicians. In
mommy.
fact, politicians know what they gain from this
Lobisa, where did you
crimes
say
that
you're from again? From Songa?
she's from Sunday.
Me from Free State, Virginia,
From
Free
Free
State.
State? Hey God.
Okay.
I thought it was
Pastor.
from Songa because Songa people, they are funny. The way Songa people talk. Hey God. Songa and Eastern Cape.
Funa.
God.
Funa.
God.
Lovisa, what's your tribe? What is your tribe? Is
Sutu.
it Zulu? Sutu.
No,
Okay.
Sutu.
Sutu.
Pastor. The pastor
Mansa
cannot
Queen is
even
laughing.
deliver the sugar.
Olivia,
No,
this
for
your
me.
subscriber is a case.
Oh, Pastor,
He's big on it. I
Pastor.
tell you.
Olivia,
Oh,
when you hear Pastor,
God.
huh?
No, you
It
know
is well.
the way
Answer.
we West Africans carry pastor in our head. Since I came
Oh,
to South Africa, that pastor thing it has reduced because it's not all that call Lord Lord. You know,
you.
we know
That's
now.
true. The Bible says
Before,
You.
so.
you know, before we used to, if we hear, but now I used to look at you. If you even tell me you're a pastor, I look at you 2 times because I've also had my share experience with pastors when I was young. Yo,
Hmm.
then I
Olivia.
was beautiful.
Olivia. Any person from Nigeria, we have
ah,
stories to tell.
ah.
Stories upon stories.
Oh, where
Pastor.
pastor will tell me to come to the
Prophet.
hotel, I'll say me, Chinom, so me, hotel.
Praise God.
Hotel. I told my mommy, I said, Mommy, this is your pastor. He said, Mommy said, how can I said this is your pastor?
Look.
No.
They've seen
No,
fine
no,
girl
no,
now.
no,
They've
no,
seen
no,
fine
no,
girl.
no.
I
Tomato
know.
dust.
I know they are good pastors. I know.
There
Yeah, they
are.
are
I
good
know.
There
ones,
I've
are.
of
worked with
course,
two.
of
I've
course.
worked with two. Man, Jehovah.
There are.
The pastor. You see the pastor with a silky suit. Mama Sipa. Those ones with the shiny suit. You see the China shine. The one with the shiny suit and the short nose shoe. Hi. Those people will, yay. Hey. Those people, they will scatter you. By the time you finish, your life insurance will be dry. By the time you finish, he says, sister, buy the chair. We are contributing for the chair. Oh, we are contributing. This birthday party is coming. We are contributing. We keep contributing. I sugar. Why?
Mansa Queen said something. Mansa Queen said something. One Ghanaian pastor here in the US was dating choir mistress, and both her and his wife. Okay, wait. And his wife will be on the pulpit. It's very possible. It has happened. I said, pastor told me hotel. I said, me hotel. I came. I thought he said, come upstairs. I said, upstairs. Like, oh, what is happening there, sir? He said upstairs. I said, I'm not.
God.
There was this one.
Story
There
of
was this
motherhood.
one of my
Welcome, story of
husband trust.
motherhood. Story of motherhood said, no good pastor in this world, though. I have come to share. Good night. Make I go sleep. Thank you, story of mother. No, they are good
There was
pastors. Story of mother. They are good
no, there
pastors,
was
but
this one. My husband loved this
no,
man of God. Hey, man of God. But this man of God will come to my house when my husband is not there. You know what I did? I opened the window
exactly.
and I talked to him through the window. Daddy, you say, why are you here? Open the door now. I say, sir, my husband is not home. Come back later. I don't play with those people.
No. Leave it. That's
Yeah.
no, I'm telling you.
You-
Those Monsaku is okay. Neo says, okay, Walker says you ladies are making are something else. Neo says the winds are shining on my side. They will scatter you by fire.
Master, you know that suit
Monsaku
well.
says those
Master
ones
knows
who
the
wear
suit.
suits with stripes and what?
Master know them. Master, you know them with their stinky armpits. You know them, my friend. You know them.
God. God.
No,
Yeah.
I know that not all are bad, yo, but
With their
some can take
oversized shoes.
advantage. Some can take advantage of members. Some can take advantage of young kids, like
Oh
young
yeah.
Especially
teenagers in the
young
church.
girls. Young
Oh
Yes,
girls.
yeah.
I say it with my full chest. I say
See,
it,
Cherish, you are
you
not
know.
lying. I know.
Hmm.
You're not
Young
Ah.
lying.
girls in the
Huh.
church. I cannot have this my girls growing up and I will say go and be doing choir in the church. I'm not gonna do
For
that.
what?
Go and do
Mm-mm.
choir in the church. Go and be sweeping the church. Go and be choir member. I'm not gonna do
Oh
that.
God.
I'm not. Go and be
Yes, man of
answering daddy,
God.
pastor, daddy, sir,
Hmm.
daddy, children of
Yes.
daddy,
Where
daddy,
is
Yes,
children.
man of
Africa
God.
I'm not
My
going
gonna
life,
do
my
that.
to?
tender.
Where is Africa going to? Where is, and when you hear these pastors talking, you feel Holy Spirit is falling. Holy
No,
Spirit,
that's not the Holy
fire
Spirit.
in
That
heaven.
spirit that they bring. Yeah, that spirit is dangerous. I'm telling you.
What the
There was
hell?
this one pastor that my husband trusts. He went back to Ghana. When he came back, this man, I've been
Ah,
walking with this man for almost a year. When he came back, he came with this other spirit that slammed me on the that black stuff. I was just standing there. I'm standing there. He's praying. All of a sudden, the damn spirit just carried me, go and slam
who
me by
said
the door.
that spirit?
I said, this is not the Holy Spirit. How can Holy Spirit go and knock me by the door? I said, hell no. I told my husband, I said, this is my last time because this is a show of spirit. I don't have no chicken, no demon, no nothing. This spirit that he came with, that is not a
He went
friendly
and
spirit. It's not
imported
a Holy
spirits from
Spirit.
Ghana. He
Chai!
imported the spirits from Ghana. Oh
My sister,
God.
I hit the door. You see why I say I was aware this is not God's spirit? Because I was
Okay.
aware of everything that was happening. Because I
Mm.
saw myself flying to that door, knock my head there, and I went back, go and fall by my head. I said, what the hell? What the hell of spirit?
Jesus Christ.
And
Oh
he said, Lobby,
God.
I got you today.
Hypostacy.
You know, when I got up, I looked at this man. I say, you'll never get me again because I know what you got. Black Sam, I got up. I was so mad. I carry my bag. I take my children. I left. My husband called me. Come, you need to be delivered. I said, hey, leave me alone. Sugar. I went home. When I got home, I prayed. I said, God, whatever this spirit that this man has brought here is not of you,
Oh
and I
my
know it's not of you.
goodness. God,
3
I had
months
a good
later,
laugh.
the whole
Ah,
church
no.
collapsed.
No.
Unnecessarily, the church collapsed. I said, where is that Holy Spirit that you were talking about? The devil messed with me, man. He just knocked me by the door and give me back. Hey, what kind of
Hey,
disgrace
God.
is this? Even if I'm a witch, man, why will you do that to me? I said, this spirit is dangerous.
Oh God.
I got you today.
Be careful. Not all the spirits
My
that are dealing with people, they are from God. I'm telling you, that was
no,
not
but
God's
that's
spirit.
true.
I knew it
The
from the
Bible
get-go
said
because
that
I was
not
still
all
aware
that
of his
called
voice.
Lord
Yeah,
will
Mm-mm.
Matthew
enter the kingdom. And not
7:21
all of them.
says
It's
so.
not.
Yeah.
I
Not
was
all
like,
of them. Let's
hell
read
no.
some of the chats. Master Queen says
When
oversized
God wants
suits
to deliver
with neck.
somebody, He doesn't need to throw you on the street.
No.
Mansa Queen says oversized suits with necktie down to his belly.
Who is this Mansa Queen?
You don't know Mansa Queen? Chitu, you need to go and check her out. She's one of those-
Masa, you know them. Masa, you know them people, man. You know them
You
very
know, say, you ladies have finished me, yo.
God.
Shy, those people,
Zinzi says
they will suck your blood.
was once proposed by a young married pastor. You can imagine. No, to be honest with you, I said I've had somebody you're telling a young small girl to be coming upstairs in the hotel. I have had, okay, my God. Who told me that the Holy Spirit revealed to him that he needs to pray for my infertility? Can you imagine? You know, it's so sad. It's so sad.
Oh,
You know,
goodness.
walk with us says these miracles used to baffle me. I would be glued to TV watching in surprise and curious to see what was happening.
But they are real
No,
miracles.
they are real.
They are
No,
real
they
miracles.
are. They are.
Walk
They
with
are.
on.
They
They are
are.
real miracles.
They are real miracles.
They are.
You know, but
When I say I don't
it's
want to
not.
hear, Pastor. Mm-mm.
Real miracles. You
wanna
don't
hear.
see all these things. People hitting the door, slamming the floor, or pastor
Oh, yeah.
shouting.
Yeah, I
When
said
God
I was
does
Acting,
aware.
God
I
shows.
knew.
acting movie
Yes.
for us.
All those
Eh?
acrobatics they're
Yes.
hitting on the altar is not God. It's a
Display.
lie. It's a
Lord,
lie.
Acting
When
movie
God
for us.
comes, God is not an author of confusion. God does not bring all these things that will be slamming you on the door. God gives
yes.
you miracles that people don't even know when it happened. Oh,
Exactly.
it is you that will come and testify. And even when the Bible says it, that God does not do a thing except he reveals it. All this one, that's why most times before I go to church, I'm very, very selective. If my spirit don't take them, I don't go there. There are some pastors, there are some that you will see, they will say, the Father, Holy Spirit told me there's this
Oh,
spirit
please.
that is here in this house. We are going to get... Nothing is a
Huh?
lie. Nothing there.
Sure,
Nothing there.
nothing
Danger.
dead there.
Oh God,
They are
Cherished.
dangerous. You.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
When I say
There's nothing.
she, I don't want nothing. I
One
don't
thing
want
na
to
okay
hear.
there. No, to be honest, Ashocha, especially
true.
Nigeria, you don't even
Hey.
know pastors like Nigeria.
See,
It's
a lot of
Nigeria that you see.
Nigerians are very gullible. They are practicing religion,
gullible.
they are not practicing Christianity.
Very gullible. They
By
are
the time they
practicing
start
religion.
practicing what
You
God
know,
says, their eyes will be open.
Yo,
Ha.
they are
I don't
very
want
gullible.
nothing.
I
don't
Following
want
people like
religion instead of
miracles.
following God, searching
They are
for
Oh no.
religion,
It's true. They are following
I don't
pastors.
play with them. I don't play with them. By the time I left Kempton Park, there was a lot of churches, lot from corner to corner, church here, church here, church here, church. I'm like, what is going on? Can't we all come together and be a church?
No, the point is you need to come to Nigeria that you see in one building like 5 churches.
Different
In
churches.
one
In a
building.
hotel, you see different churches there. They are there.
In one
And they are always
building.
fighting each other.
Yes.
Fighting members to drag them back
Always,
to their own church.
always. I know with pastors, if my
God,
people
I
don't wake
know.
up from that, I know. The life insurance will be gone. You are busy taking daddy is going to Ghana. He needs money for transport. How did he get here?
Did you guys see the video of the Ghanaian pastor that was trying to deliver his members from evil spirits? He was eating fufu. Somebody was holding the fufu, the other one was holding the soup. He will put the fufu in his mouth, he will eat it, then he will now give it to the members to lick it. They will lick it. You say they are delivered. Did you guys not see that?
Really? Really?
Yes.
Oh.
They were licking his hands from the soup. And I said, look at this one. They will drink Baba drink tonight.
Foolishness.
Know where they are. Oh,
No.
That one is
Someone
demonic.
People, he's flying. He's on social media. Go and check.
God help us.
He was. They
God
were
help
even
us.
singing. Choirs were singing for him, and he will put the fufu in his mouth. He will lick it. He will give the members. They will lick. And they are happy.
You see, when the Bible says my people perish because they lack knowledge, they perish. How can you be licking your saliva? Even if I want to.
So disgusting. I said, what the hell? I said, these people were dreaming bad dream before. Now it's doubled. With this hand.
You see how ignorant Africans are, and this thing is mainly in
Oh,
Africa, that you can see
Africa,
this
only
nonsense.
Africa, only
the
Africa.
desperation for miracles has made us
Yeah,
foolish.
instead of them to
Because how
study
can
their Bible,
somebody was giving people doom, spraying them with doom? They were good. Hallelujah. Yes, daddy. Oh, no
are they
way.
cockroaches? Are they cockroaches that spraying them with doom?
Fufu, since the fufu is like a pap that West Africans eat.
Yo,
God,
Mansa
God.
Queen. Somebody say
somebody
Mansa Queen has pastor stories for us. But let's read some of the chats that people are, are Walker says okay, let's start from, okay, Tina says still here. Okay, Tina, that's our own pastor is still broke. I saw him at
This Master
Walmart
Queen.
and he didn't like he didn't know me again.
God.
Master
Oh
Is-
yeah, what's that coronavirus? These people.
God,
Neo
Pastors.
says exactly, religion, and they are magicians. Yeah, some of them are practice a lot of strange
Oh,
things.
yes.
Pastors are a huge pandemic in Africa. That's the truth. I'm not against men of God. I'm a Christian. I'm a born again
Yes.
believer, but not all pastors are real pastors. I would
it's
say
true.
so myself. Not
It's
all.
true. It's true.
It's a huge pandemic. They see that Africans are
It's true.
gullible, very gullible,
It's
and they
true.
Yes.
capitalize on it. You see people
It's
running
true.
after daddy, like really,
Yes.
really.
Yes.
It's true.
And
And
most
It's
of
not
them,
bad.
they're
what?
It's
just
not bad.
desperate for a
It's not bad
miracle,
to have
just
a father
hoping
in
for the
Christ.
best.
It's not bad to have a father in Christ. But what I
Mm-mm.
mostly advise people, Africans, we hate to read. The Bible is there for your understanding. If you want somebody to guide you, fine, but have a proper knowledge of what the word of God says. There you cannot go wrong. But most people go to church just because they want daddy to see them.
Okay.
They want
And
daddy
you
to
don't follow
appreciate them.
stupidly.
And hey,
The Bible
daddy will
also said
take
that by their
advantage of
fruits we
them.
shall know them.
Yes.
It's
Uh-huh.
clear.
But
By the
people don't know
fruits that
that.
somebody bears out, you know that. You can't tell me that a pastor that is telling me come upstairs to the hotel, who is there? Is
Sis,
Jesus
we
Christ
know
up there?
them.
Yo.
Sis, we know
It's
them.
no, you can't tell me that person
Sis,
is a
we
real man
know
of God.
them.
It's not. You know
See, I
them.
say if I
So
open this my mouth and talk, it's just that sometimes when we talk, they'll say, "Ha, Chitu, at least he say good things now." See,
Mm-hmm.
the bad ones supersede the good things somebody wants to talk.
no,
You see that
the
country?
bad
I've
ones are more.
suffered in that country. The bad things are happening there. Leave it. See, let's leave
The
it.
bad ones are more.
Leave it. Leave it. Which day was I hearing a pastor that's supposed to be taking care of children, a young boy? The pastor is gay. He's married, but he's hiding it. He's not telling people that he's gay. He was hiding it. What he does is he married a wife so that people won't know that that's what he is. Then the young boys under him in church, he's using them
My God.
sexually in the church.
Imagine.
And the parents of those children don't even know. And those boys cannot even speak up that look at what
How
the
can you
person that's
speak up?
supposed to be taking
How
care
do you
of them,
speak?
look at what he's doing to them.
Oh.
I just looked and said, hey, I said, so wait till now when I talk. Just now when I left you guys, my husband called me and was showing me a video. These children, Nigerian children, they are singing our national anthem. Do you know where they were singing it from? Inside the water. They were in erosion. I don't know if it's their class, but they were standing on erosion. The water was covering their foot and they were singing, "Arise, O compatriots." I said, God, babe, which future do we even have for these children that we call our Nigerian children? My husband says, see, me, I'm tired. I said, I'm tired. I said, I beg you, see this news, just leave me. See, if we open our mouth and talk about Nigerian news, oh God, we will not live here. Things are happening.
Tola said that her husband just sent her that video too.
Okay,
No,
did
it's
she
so
see it
sad.
too? Did she see it?
Yeah, she just said so. Neo says lack of knowledge. When you say you shall, when you say you shall see them by their fruits, People look
Mm.
at material things from these pastors, not the fruit of the spirit. Exactly, exactly.
Mm.
What the Bible
No,
was
not
talking
even
about, the
those
fruit of the
material
spirit,
things. Where did they get
not
them? Is it
material
not
things,
our
not
money?
action. Gigi, gigi, gigi.
Mhm.
They act out and preach and make noise and shout. Those are not the
And they
fruits
they
that we are
they drive good cars with our money. Our money we
in
keep
private
giving.
jets.
Oh, daddy, my food. You're not gonna get a cent from me. Not me.
It
No,
is well.
I will
It is
never do that
well.
again. But sometimes God is opening our eyes. You know,
It
when
is
you go
well.
through that, you realize that this is not working. Then the next time you come across this man with a silky suit with a sharp nose shoe, you know what to do. Run for your
This
life. Mhm.
guys,
Run.
it's been an
Tell
amazing
them.
time with you guys. Honestly,
Yes, so
I'm posting the
three
link for the
hours.
last time. We'll be
Wow.
ending the live chat in the next few minutes. If anybody has anything to say,
Oh yeah, you guys
Mansa
should
Queen
say
is laughing.
something. No.
Does
Hi.
anyone have anything to say? Because we've been ending this chat now. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining me, guys. I really appreciate you. Chitu,
Mm-hmm.
Lobisa, everybody that has been here. You guys.
Thank you, dear, for having us.
When it comes to Africa, what we can talk about this thing from now till
The
morning,
whole day
and
and
it's not
night.
still
Doesn't
I'm
not
end.
telling
done.
you.
Like honestly,
It
we
doesn't
can
end.
migrate from one topic to another, from one story, because we have problem.
It doesn't
Wahala no dey
end.
finish. The
In
problems
an
are
Yeah.
a
level.
lot,
The
it's
problem is too
but
big.
Gosh.
but sometimes we need to voice it out. We are not going to be like the other
That's why we
generation,
have
like
a platform. That is why we have a
exactly.
platform. We cannot stop
Voice it out,
talking.
speak it out, and perhaps God
Yes.
will
Me, if I
help
enter
us.
Nigeria like this, with the way I'm vexing like this, the government will either kill me that day, or they'll go and throw
Let
my
them
dead
not
body
kill
away.
you. Let them not
Because
kill you,
we
please.
will we fight it
Don't get
out.
act though. You
Hey,
don't even
God.
understand. Don't talk about Nigeria. See, let me tell you. Look, let me tell you. Nigeria is really bad. My husband
Mhm.
went to Nigeria in July.
Hmm.
Nobody told him that they were going to quarantine him. These people just took him from the airport to Yaba Isolation Center. He not even he said, I'm a medical doctor, I've been fully vaccinated. They said, I beg, Oga, which can you hear? Oga, you're going to Yaba Isolation Center. Don't even try Nigeria, Chitu. Nigeria will mess you up. You don't know
I wish
Nigeria.
I
They
miss
said,
you on your
Oga,
channel.
he said, all of
Even
them,
my
Nigeria
mother,
will humble you. They will
even my
humble you
mother,
like
my
this.
mother tells me, if I say, Mommy, I will come, she will say, coming to do what? Because she know if I enter that country, because I'm close to the president, they will kill ourselves. We will die there. We will
They
die
packed
there.
all of them
Ah,
from airport. Nobody gave you any information. If you're
what
supposed
the
to
hell?
quarantine
What
people,
the
you're supposed to do
hell?
it properly. You're supposed to. My husband
Yes.
said, you're quarantining me where there's no sanitizer, no hand sanitizer,
Ah.
and you call it an isolation. That means you're spreading COVID. No, jokes apart
Oh
now.
my
It's
God.
horrible. It's horrible. You say you're quarantining me yourself. Oga, bring your passport, I beg. We are talking about.
Shut
They
up your
collected his
mouth.
passport and say you are a medical doctor. I beg, go to Yaba Isolation Center. My husband was open. I said,
Nigeria is a comedy.
they will mess you
Nigeria
up.
is a
That country, you
comedy.
don't understand. Don't
Hey,
even don't go there and shine eye. You all of them, you from UK or America, they humble you. Put all of them in Yaba Isolation Center.
that's
Collect
why
their passport.
Nigerians don't want to go home anymore. Nigerians in diaspora don't
So,
even want to go home.
Chitu, if you go there, let me tell you, don't.
See,
They kept them in Yaba Isolation
cherish,
Center. Now,
cherish, cherish. See,
Dangerous.
leave this girl. Oh. Chitu na tough girl. Oh. Chitu, I'm tough. Oh. You see that Niger? God knows why he drove me away from that Niger. Maybe his dead body will
Yeah.
be hearing about. I'm
And
tough.
Naija now, Nigerian way, or how you
Hey,
had they humble you. You know that one.
hey.
Mm.
They met waste. Nigeria is not a country that you dialogue or you want to do stronger. You know that one.
Yeah.
Hi.
They say, Oga, I beg, go sit down for isolation center. And they stayed in Yaba isolation center for 1 week. They sat there. Every
Oh
morning
my
they come
God.
out and be looking.
Oh
You
my
don't
God.
understand.
Ay,
Somebody that is telling you to go and sit down in Yaba Isolation Center has not been COVID vaccinated. They are not
I
even
know.
wearing a
I
face
know.
mask. There's no one single sanitizer in Yaba Isolation Center. There's no one single sanitizer in Murtala Mohammed Airport. You're telling me to go and sit down in isolation center. You know that.
Oh my God.
See, listen, if we go that side, so Nigeria is not a country that you want to. They say, okay, they now said, okay, can we stay in the hotel? They say you pay 1 million. Pay 1 million so you go and
For
stay in
what?
the hotel. I don't understand Nigeria.
That's crazy.
Work with all. Nigeria is that country. Ask anybody today. They'll put you in Yaba Isolation Center where there's no simple hand sanitizer. You gotta be sleeping there. By force.
There's no corona self in that country. There's no
There's
COVID.
COVID. There's COVID in Nigeria. No.
There's no
I'm
COVID
telling you.
here. Cherished.
There is. It's just that anyway, most people that traveled were vaccinated, but they have a way of messing you up, but they were COVID vaccinated. And before you go, you show them your COVID, like that you've been COVID like you
Your
swap
vaccine.
now. What's it called? Yeah,
Okay,
not your vaccine,
test.
that you did your COVID free in the last 48 hours. Yes, they will put you in isolation center every day, in isolation center every 2 days. They'll be coming to collect your swap. They say, I pay. Have you paid on the internet? All of them will come out like boarding house people ahead. They'll be doing head count. I was laughing. They say, they call you, line news, you come out, they say, okay, you're here. It's okay, go. They mess you up. You know that? Nigeria.
God.
You're going to enjoy Nigeria. Now you suffer before you even enter.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's simple, guys. Let's just be aware of our surroundings and just tell the truth where we need to. I feel sorry for women who are married to foreigners in South Africa who are still battling with the fact that they cannot freely voice out. There are a lot of things that happen there, but I hope one day they will have a way to express themselves, because it's not easy. Hopefully somebody will speak out one day and say no to this. It has to stop somehow, some way. But if individually can account to that and say no to this, no to that, no to this, it will be better. But
I
for
think
now,
women too, we should start venturing into politics.
yes,
South African women venture into politics. South African women
because they are
in politics
now.
very well.
I think if we ladies start venturing more into politics in Nigeria, maybe things will change a bit. Because women are not just so heartless.
You know how the political arena is in Nigeria. Do you want to talk about it? You know that Nigeria doesn't practice free and fair elections. They don't practice
our problem.
True democracy. They practice brutal politics. So
that's just our problem.
Nigerian things don't happen, just the way the natural things are supposed to happen. People do things via sweat and blood. So TJ said, Shy, Olivia, how many times did I call you? I see you are very bubbly with home girls. So TJSA. Thank you so much, TJ. Thank you so much. It's been fun out here, honestly. Like, you guys have made my weekend. Maybe we should do this. Chitu, you should also come live one of these days. All of us come live and
tomorrow. I'll come live
tomorrow. And let's keep talking about these things. Maybe who knows things will, and when you want to do through StreamYard. I think it works better. That way people can come and probably share, talk and
how they
thank you so much, Miss Lobisa.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
so
everybody. Let me just call everybody's name. Thank you, No. Thank you, Tola. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Liso. Thank you, Mansa. Thank you, Walker. Walk with all. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. Thank you, Zinzi. Thank you, Cooking with Miss Pandila. Thank you so much. Who did I miss? I hope I didn't miss anyone
Neo.
else. Neo,
Neo.
thank you so much. Shani, thank you so much. I didn't even say hello to you when you came in. Thank you, everybody that came
I
in.
saw
I
her.
really appreciate the story of motherhood. Everybody, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Tina, Isoa, everybody. Thank you, Chitu. You guys are amazing. Chitu, thank you so much.
Yes,
I
Queen.
appreciate you guys, okay?
Good
Yes,
night,
Miss.
guys.
Good
All
night.
right.
Bye,
Good night.
everyone.
For me, it's not
Bless
night,
Bye.
you.
it's
Good
afternoon.
night. It's
Bye.
afternoon there. Here is
Mm-hmm.
9:30. Good night.
Oh.
Yeah,
Night,
same with
night.
UK time.
We'll come live once in a while. So
Oh,
like you
Mansa.
also come live, yeah. At least
Mansa, I'm
once every
okay. Oh,
month.
I'm okay, my dear. It's just I haven't been uploading or anything because I was just going through something. But it has passed and gone, and I'll be fine.
Please,
Thank
Miss
you guys.
Lobisa, you
Thank
should
you
be
so
uploading. Thank
much.
you so
All right,
much.
Chizu, I
I
will
ladies.
see
appreciate
you.
you.
All right.
Bye.
Enjoy. Bye.
All right, bye guys. Bye Neo. Bye Tola. Bye TJ. Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye bye. Yes, we can.